This is still, yeah, so... well, I've started recording. This is still from last week. We've literally cut off where we're starting, exactly where we were last week. You've still got tutorial crew, and you're sailing back to port now with tutorial crew.
Crew cannon fodder.
Crew cannon fodder. So these are going to go back. So I don't know what your plans are. This is a really... I sent a Leo mode when you come. This is a really weird session for me because normally I at least have a beat that I want to reach in an adventure, but it's like... This is down to you guys to... It's your session.
Sounds like you just tried to make excuses why
We
you're
are on. I am going to be rolling random encounters during the day, so it will be very random. Probably up the ante, the chances. Where's my
Kev, logistics. You turn my socket on, please.
Oh yeah, which one are you plugged into? 3. I'm going to have to adjust touch ball so it just turns it all on. I don't know why I haven't done that yet. Bad.
Why are you drowning?
And I do need to still give probably you and Liam access to whenever you're here. Access, because a lot of my light switches now are phone control.
I'm going after the cannon that one of the idiots, the newbies, dropped into the sea.
That should be on there.
And will be.
And
yeah,
I found out.
I've spent. Are we carrying on in that? We haven't had a week or anything.
No, you're literally.
It's
the exact same second.
I was going to say I've had a week to train the wolf how to use a cannon. He's running around with.
I did not. Sorry, no.
Cannonballs in his mouth, and that loading.
I lied. I didn't edit up.
I mean, do we get experience from things that aren't killing stuff?
Yes. Good. And
you're still going on about his levelling up already.
You're miles away. You're a few thousand away. You're almost 6,000 away, so it won't be for a few sessions. But yeah.
I'd just like to know. Kev knows what I like to know.
Yeah. It'll be soon. It'll be quicker.
He's trying to figure out if he has to murder hobo his way up to the next level or not, or he doesn't have to.
I might even go slightly.
I actually don't kill things that often.
Yeah. So, do I level up by killing things? Yes. I have killed my entire organisation. Can I level up?
I mean, I can have a house rule, introduce a house rule sort of to bring this version of D&D more in line with Beckley, which is in Beckley, experience went toward, gold went towards experience. That's why in Beckley D&D the adventure's like, here, have 10,000 gold.
Let's face it, Kev, you're trying
because you could spend some of it or use that to train to gain experience. So I can do that if you want in this game.
Let's not complicate the mix, and we've only just figured out what we're doing, most of us.
Basically, this is like a Frankenstein rule set.
Yeah.
It's
our game, you can't moan at it.
It's got rules from every edition of D&D. We are the true one D&D. Yeah. All D&D, that's what we play.
All of the D&D.
What edition do you play? All of them?
All at once.
All at once, yeah.
From
in one section, all at once. Yeah. Ditch that.
All of them all at once.
There's even 4th edition. I like 4th edition. Minimum.
All at the same time.
Anyway, yes, so you're sailing back to...
24/7.
Yeah.
So let's go to sea. We can start. It's about the intro music. There's no... Recap was just...
We have an intro now. Like an intro... theme tune and stuff.
Well, considering the music...
This player, we need to find...
Considering the music, I'm assuming we're syncing already.
Intro music, yeah, I like this.
It's just like that sad sort of look at us, we're all still on deck, it's going down with the boat.
Someone out there, because now this is live to the public, and this will be in about 4 weeks' time by the time this one goes out, so I'm playing catch up. But someone out there who's a musician, compose us an intro theme, and you can have 4 cookies. And by cookies, I mean real cookies. I'm going to bake them and post them to you.
Probably a beer mixed amongst them.
Nice.
But you're a musician.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he's also
And
a
so are you.
Yeah,
but this is...
You used to write all our songs.
Yeah, I mean instrumental orchestra. I can't do that.
Mine would just be Dennis Waltman version.
Yeah, exactly.
We're going on an adventure. And every fella's gonna kill someone.
I think he might have
and the rest of the
too.
party might be surprised. Because he's been a very naughty boy.
I still have no power.
Would be so good for dinner.
Maybe it's 2 instead of 3. I don't know which way up. Yes, potentially good.
If you're in...
I'm in here.
Yeah, that's 3. What's going on with my
I'm
phone?
not sure people need to listen to all of it.
There is no editing.
This is the background logistics issue.
I'm just going to turn them on. We're on.
Oh, hang on, wait a minute. I might be a dick. Okay, works. I put that in and then I had to move something. I took it out again. Yeah, sorry, my bad.
That's all right. I'll let you off.
IT professional doesn't know how to plug anything in.
Musicians can't compose
Yeah.
music.
See, it's all come round.
I don't compose anything, it just comes to me in dreams.
He wakes
Well,
up in a sweat.
actually, some of our songs were that. Having to wake up and have a dream about
Okay,
something.
let's have some.
That explains a few
Memories
things.
was about having a dream of forgetting his PIN number.
But you remembered it in a dream.
No.
There's also songs
Well, it never came out,
by
didn't it,
Andrew
really?
Lloyd Webber. And now that we've done that little bit of promotion, if Andrew Lloyd Webber's listening, shows us a theme tune.
Right, so Rob's down in the cannons.
You're going to try and walk it after you
So you're sailing
I'm
back
going to teach him how to fetch in case
into
Cannon sort of
Irendi.
rolls away. Bring it back.
Yep.
Okay. So the ship will dock, and you're going to lose your crewmen now because they were just your crew.
That's because there'd be too moral for us.
Well, no, sailors are quite salty.
Oh, dear.
I'm not going to.
No,
And you know what they say about women and
no,
sailors.
No,
no.
no.
What
They
did I
don't.
say?
They don't mix. But, wait, I ruined that joke.
One job.
Try again.
One job.
Know what they say about women and seamen? There we go. It's the Simpsons joke. They don't mix. Okay, so let's drop anchor. Anchor's dropped.
Still dropping. Just fine.
Okay.
Well, I have some business around town. I'll meet you back here in a couple of hours.
Okie dokes.
All the crew just leaving.
Yeah.
They know their job's done, or
Yeah.
they just kind of
Gone
going.
away.
They're all kind of looking for a tip.
I'll take them off in a bit later on. So.
Are they all giving that look and that, and just like the hand out, like
Yeah.
tip?
Yeah, tip.
Good service.
So you're docked in the main sort of dock in Irendi. I don't know if your map's by you, if you want to. I haven't got it out, but
This one?
yeah, just so you know, you're docked in this dock here by the nearly in between the Whispering Palms Resort and Wave Resort. So
This is
Oh yeah, I got it.
maybe we should have done a camera check. That's been sat in front of it.
yeah, I was looking at that.
So we've gone.
You're-
We're
you're-
not in the major marina
You're
anymore.
a
No,
pencil sort of
no,
person, aren't you?
that's all right.
Maybe? I couldn't see it.
So we're in the main harbour, yeah?
Yeah, in the dock.
Yep.
Yeah, that sticky out bit there.
So yeah,
Um,
I might go up into the city.
And obviously, Samuel comes up to you and goes, so you're docked, that will be 10 gold per week.
Daylight robbery, this is.
For mooring purposes.
You're seeing
and,
the size of this thing and how much room it's taking out. Just going, they like robbery.
Daylight robbery.
And so that's per week, so you can stay here for a week for that. And security as well, make sure no one gets on your ship and commandeers it. And in the distance,
I'll
there's
kill
this
them, fine.
guy with dark makeup around his eyes and seashells, anything. And he's come out and oh.
We just put a really small padlock on it.
Yeah,
Get
yeah.
his chain going. And it's got a little loop that comes off.
Okay, I took it off the bank.
Inscribed
I get
with
all
you
these
shall not
spells back
pass.
though, do I?
No. It's still all the
No,
same
same
day.
day.
Same day.
Oh no, I've used
Exactly the
so
same.
many last time.
Then don't get us in any
Killing
trouble.
everything with fire.
Don't get us in any trouble. It'll be fine.
Yeah, it should be.
Me?
Yes, you.
I'm always
Yeah. Yeah. Last session. Yeah.
okay. Okay, old man's up that. But to be fair, I was very grumpy last week, so that's probably what it was. I did a good job I didn't have any brandy on me.
Yeah. That will be a rule of the ship. All brandy and rum must be kept away from you. Firearms and everything you just lay out and that. We're going to put all the brandy in the firearms cabinets.
We all got damaged that day, didn't we?
I am still damaged.
I set us all alight with brandy by mistake.
You are not allowed any access to anything combustible like that.
Okay, so where are we heading in this? What are your plans? Or
I don't know, I haven't really thought about it.
having it?
I don't know, how realistic are we going this one? Because I'm currently looking in the harbour and going, what is this bowl thing?
That's the catch of the day.
Yeah, the quavers are
It's an unusual species of fish called the quaver.
We said it's our own game, we do what we want. Moving slightly away to a big ship. You saw no quaver.
I know where I'm going. Would you like me to just go for it?
Yeah. Anyway.
Where are you going anyway? Anywhere interesting?
I'm going to the College of Arts.
Oh, that's right, you are, aren't you? I remember this from last time now.
Okay, so whilst you are walking along docks, you hear about people talking. It catches your ear particularly due to you've got a sword, I believe, of the captain in question. Again, even here, his name is renowned because it is just that 30-year anniversary since he set sail again to explore
Right.
an island down south. But you hear people are talking about it, and like it's captured even the populace down here. Because apparently he stopped off on the way to there to stock up again from Blackpool. But one thing catches your ear because of treasure and riches and wealth. You hear talk about this immense black pearl that's hidden in an ancient ruin on the island. And they say, although it's valuable, it's here two people going, two dockworks going, I've heard there's a massive black pearl down there. I was like, yeah, I heard that too. That's why old Barbosa sailed off down there. Well, it's valuable on its own. It's said to be a powerful artefact from a previous age. And then an older lady walks past and goes, what, Blackmore? And the two guys look and go, what? What more? Hmm?
So is this on the island of death?
The Isle of Dread.
Isle of Dread. Yeah, so it's talking about an ancient black pearl that should be valuable in its own right because it's a massive pearl, but at the same time, possibly has as a artifact from that.
You read that letter, it just sounds like death will ensue regardless of what you do.
I think the cannibals he was talking about were from the archipelago that's to the east of it.
Okay.
Does anybody notice that Barbosa's black?
No, it's just like friendship around. Yeah, again. Oh, no, mate. As soon as you keep on hearing his name, go, ooh, well. Yeah.
Cheap knockoff.
Right.
More ninja version.
So you're moving more inland away from the docks, are we? Going north?
I've gone off on my own.
Gone off and going to the College of the Arts. Is this just you don't you just doing your thing and you don't need do you need any information from it or you just it's just so you've been there and I know where else you want to go.
Remember what I sort of said about college at the
Yeah,
arts?
yeah.
Just go for it.
Okay, so you're that's not much of them. And whereabouts will you guys be? Just for the time being.
I'm going to make your life easier and I'm staying on the boat with you.
Stand on the boat.
I don't know what Shell's doing, but at least we haven't got to go over freeways if she wants off somewhere as well.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to start losing the savings.
I am proceeding as you walk out to start with a rag and just walking up to a cannon. And that's the last thing you see as you walk off the boat.
So you've sort of,
I don't know. I don't think there's anything for me to do in
Either you're
town.
polishing your cannon, or you're making a very large Molotov cocktail.
You left and that's all you saw.
No, that's me as a person.
Yes.
Outside of the
You'll
game.
find out when you come back.
so Rob's down below in the they you.
I'm making my own dungeon. I'm installing doors.
Okay, so you're in. Yeah. So the College of Art. We'll do the College of Arts and go down there and.
Oh, actually, we need another sending stone, don't we? We decided if
That's
we
what
had
I gave
three.
you the task of, isn't it?
Because I'm reading my notes now, just reminding myself. Yes, I'm going to go off
To the market, I guess.
to
or
find
where
another
would
sending
the
stone.
Sending stone be?
No idea. Perhaps I'll just walk into the market and say, anyone got a sending stone?
We'll start hurling rocks at you. I don't know, how about this one? I sent it from a distance.
Are there any wizards in town? Nice wizards.
No, bizarrely, all the wizards keep themselves to themselves on our island, and you can't get there because it's really heavy fortified. And they're the guys that make all the.
Will there be
Black
would there
powder
be a
magic.
sending stone anywhere else?
We'll have to have a look for it and find out.
I'm going to go hunting for a sending stone.
It's a magic
Okay.
line, okay. So we're going to go to. Where do you want to try? What, market,
Control market.
first of all? Okay. Hang on. Okay, yeah, they're uncommon. I think they're going to be rarer than that. Sending stones.
A lot of false positives.
Okay, let's have a perception roll for this. Just see, just aiding or searching the market.
30-20.
So you go to the market and begin poking around, and almost like weirdly, the first stall you come to is a sending stone stall.
The banner over the top.
Banner
Sending
stone.
stones important.
Sending stone is
Sending stones unlocked.
yeah.
Sending stones are us, yeah.
Refurbish sending stones.
Yeah.
Trade in your own sending stones.
Yeah, because this is a bit more remote
Oh,
than
look, there's a
the main
stone full of
city.
sending stones.
Underneath on the banner, it just goes out. This is literally all we do.
Sending stones for cash.
Yeah.
Trade in your old sending
Yeah.
stones.
Stone converters.
Stone
Everyone else playing.
He looks and goes, "All right, sir. What can I do to help you with?"
Sir?
Ah, sorry, all you elves that say to me. What can I do you for anyway? My name's Manny.
I'll tell you what, it's a good job I'm in a good mood today.
He is blind, by the way.
Oh, that's alright then. I'll let him off.
Just sitting on the ship and all we hear is the explosion in the distance. I go, oh
How
god.
did he know you were an elf? Right.
Yeah.
All you elves smell.
I knew you were going to say that. I knew you were going to say
He
that.
doesn't have a nose.
Just to clarify, it's not just a head, which
Well-
has got most
Yeah,
of it missing on the side.
Well,
It's not a sending stone, is it?
funny enough,
What you're noticing as well when you walk around is, if you're expecting this to be sort of like exotic and different, where it's the whole culture here is a lot of a mix of different peoples from around. There are natives here called the Mackay, and you see some of those. For your point of view outside of the game, they look like Hawaiians, kind of thing, that kind of thing, Maori type, Polynesian, yeah. But the rest of it, you see people
Loud
from Karamikos, for instance. You see people from Ilarum, sort of Araby type people. You see Vikings sort of walking around from Ostland and Westland up north and things like that.
lovely.
Yeah,
Multicultural.
yeah, yeah. So and he's saying, "What can I do you for?"
Well, funny enough, I'd like a sending stone, please.
Yeah. What do you like? I've got new modelling. It's the Samsung,
Okay.
and he brings out this yellow-coloured stone.
Okay. Pretty colour.
Or a Rockier, and he brings out more of a granite stone. Or you like
I don't know, which one's lighter?
the Sand Sung. It's a.
Which one has the less features?
Yes. I can do you one for. Hold on. He reaches down. He puts some.
If he's got the ice stone 10.
Hey! You hear this voice calling out from my friend echoing from down the
Whisper on the
streets. He's like, yeah.
Is this stone compatible with other stones?
For that, you'd need a jailbroken stone, and he just gets a jail sort of used to pick the axes out and smash his stone. Goes, that one is. Why have we gone Flintstones?
I don't know.
Okay, so this sending stone would be compatible with any sending stone that anyone's got.
Yes. Yeah. Well, have you got the other one with you?
Yes.
We've got two, haven't
We've got two.
Yeah. You got. Yes. If you haven't got one, you got one with Tibbs.
we? I have one with
Yeah,
Tibbs.
that's going to Tibbs, and
we
then you
have one
got.
from this book.
Yeah. So you got that one.
I
Just
gave
one
them
back.
both. So
Oh.
then you could get them all linked up.
Mage Marine, yeah, and he does some sort of jiggery pokery, and then keeps saying, "Yeah, that's no worries. That'd be, what do you reckon, 2.5 grand starting
What? What?
Does it also say on the top of the banner second hand?
Oh yeah, they're all second hand.
It's still second.
You just broke it in half. I want it cheaper than that.
Oh, you can haggle if you want. That's what I. And you see other people just haggling. and
How
just-
much did you
Price
say?
go up.
it was?
2
smaller
grand,
you can
2.5
make
grand.
2.5 grand.
The price goes up, the smaller they can make the item.
Yeah.
About 1,500.
On the side, you can see people in 10 waiting for the ice stone 11.
2,250.
Two.
You got yourself a deal, little elf. Pat you on the head. They probably
Another
older than
whisper in the wind is going,
Okay, I've took that off of our.
Little elf.
Yeah, it's a good job we're in a good mood. Otherwise, I'd like my hands at the minute.
So you got your set, you got your seat.
All you needed on the end of that was go. Little elf, go.
Well,
I would have lit my hands if he'd said that. So I now have a sending stone. So we
Yeah.
now have 3 sending stones.
I think just because this will be really quick, and I'll flip over to Rob just so he doesn't feel lonely. So you're
Oh, no,
in,
no, no, no. I'm giving you an easy day with me, and I'm
You're-
having a very casual
You're
session.
in the hull of the ship, polishing your balls.
Why is today full of innuendos?
A spit shining on cannon.
Well, it kind of takes away from the point of when they finally come back. I was going to reserve that, but
Oh, okay.
That's why I said I'm giving you a really easy run of this one.
I didn't want you to get bored.
No, I'm fine. I'm letting these two
Okay,
over.
we are now. So, I guess you're free to. Oh, I've lost the message. Haven't I?
Let me just make a note of
You
this.
like it?
I've got the temple one. Hang on. This one here. Oh, I do have it, yeah. That's just that too far. Okay.
I thought of a really good name for Wolfie. Yeah.
I thought a dead one.
No, well, direwolf. Yeah,
So we're going to the Bard College, yeah?
Yep.
Okay, let's
When I was playing at home, I just gave her a look.
It's a great name for him.
Do you want this one? I'll get another.
Okay, so now it's much like a tavern.
What happens if I release? Is it like a will or something like that for the Beastmaster, or our equivalent of it? What happens if I basically go with this direwolf? Is going, you know what? You're now the group's pet. This seems like slowly being taken away from me anyway.
Yeah, just for visual
He likes to ride on my phantom steed.
Well, yeah, ever since he's finally now learned not to eat everything in sight, including people, without being told to.
He just needs to be cuddled all the time. So,
Thought it's ceiling.
Is this why he's? Is this like why you are the way you are now?
as he looks at you with his tongue hanging out the slobbery.
Yeah. You've changed, man. You've changed.
So there's revelry going on inside here. People just singing, dancing. Seem to be lessons. Seem to be done in a constructive manner. And with that, a bard walks up to you and just sort of says, "Hello, new in town?"
Yeah, I'm just just visiting. We're due to set sail probably tomorrow.
Oh, cool. You look like, and you just sort of, have you got your loot on you?
On my back.
Oh yeah, I see you're one else. Are you wanting to join in, or
Sure. I pass on.
he's
Would you like maybe I have blooming question. Maybe I could tell you about all the things we've heard around town, but in the form of song.
He's like, yes, but at the same time, make an insight check about how bards. I'm going to actually have my energy step over there.
Finally get to use it. That what he says.
Finally get a presentation. He's normally just in a pub.
But don't you think that suits the direwolf?
Teddy.
I'll tell you what, I am literally going to give this to you this way. I was just reading that card and you took it off me to show that. I think you're taking ownership here somehow.
Sure, about a 14.
He's cute in a funny way.
You get the impression that this bard
He's not covered in
knows
blood.
you, or at least
Yeah.
of you. He has sort of heard something of you.
Okay, and that I've sort of gone. Have you heard any of my songs? Do you have a request?
And he says, well, maybe we should step into, and behind him, but there's no door there, but he just twiddles something on his lute, just a few notes, and a door just slides open from the back part of the room, avoiding a certain trying to avoid the back passage just for Shell, because apparently there's too much ingredients there.
And in a bard college as well.
Exactly.
College.
Okay. Sure.
And so he goes, feel free to follow me, and he sort of proceeds to go into.
And take a look around and then step inside.
Is Nim with you?
Always.
So in a well-furnished room with a mirror in a corner, bare rug in front of a fire. A few chairs, and he sort of says, "Oh, put a chair or sitting, standing up. It's up to yourself." Move that camera around so it's pointing down the.
I can't see.
Wrong camera.
I can't see what it's seeing.
So
There we go.
now you're in like it's quiet in here, so it's
It's not focusing.
No, it's focusing on the back. It's okay.
Or is it me that's not in focus?
It's decided to do long range.
Right, to comment. Sure.
Excellent.
Okay. That's interesting. Right.
so you can still sort of hear the reverie in the back of the room, but it's now in this room, so it's quiet, almost eerily quiet because the door hasn't shut yet. So you're in.
I thought you were going to say almost too quiet.
Yeah, probably too quiet. Yeah, a little too quiet.
Is there some kind of spell on this room?
Most of the School of Arts in China, don't be worried, nothing sinister. Most of the School of Arts in China, because practice rooms, if you're composing your song, you don't want anyone else to, not that they hopefully would, but leech off of it and.
Here. Okay. So nobody outside of this room can hear us.
No, we can hear each other.
Imagine all of the rumours and things we could share.
Indeed. And okay, so with that, he just says, "A storm is coming,"
The tempest rises.
and he's with that. He's like, "I thought that was you. Word has reached us of a bard from human lands," and he takes off his hat. And he has ears as well, different, same ears as yours, slightly different shells, more pronounced ears.
It's hairy.
Valari elf ears.
I begin to talk to him in Valari.
Yes, you have a double
Do it.
whammy of.
An Arafel Laurelette, a Sanodon.
Yes. Yes. You can solve into their elvish
I
than
said-
others.
Hello, my name is an Arafel. Well, pleasure.
He said yes.
I continue.
He says my name is Barandorf.
Randolph. Are you from?
I'm an elf name generator.
Are you Dublinian born?
I am exiled from
Yeah.
from the sunken lands. He looks forlorn, looking off, and you probably already know.
I stand next to him enjoying it.
And already a bond's growing of the hatred of, even without saying it, Phaeacian hatred of the Empire.
Does a random person just walk past behind you and have to start going? What? Start staring into the distance, trying to figure out what you're looking at.
Well, we could stand and talk about the problems that.
As your eyes are growing accustomed to this room as well, because it's quite dim in here, you notice what you didn't notice before is, I don't know if you've seen those pictures online where the more you stare at it, the more you see
Magic
figures
pictures.
coming out of.
I forgot what they're called, but yeah, no.
Yeah.
Magic eye.
No, it's not magic eyes. Where you look at it, it's like normally it's like zombies, and it's like a foggy day. And the more you look at it, the more your eyes are acclimatized to it and interpret what
The more
actually
you
see
can
it.
see.
Yeah, and suddenly all of a sudden there's more, almost not a lot of shadowy figures on the far wall by the fireplace, standing on either side of the fireplace wall. Reassures you, don't panic. You were just in the heart of the School of Arts.
And who are these people? Are they other the alien elves from Erendreth or bards or what?
He then says, "We are from the College of Whispers," and it's then your ears begin to adjust. Just subtle whispering noise in the background.
Then seems to be a pick up with dark perception.
Yes.
Well,
He don't pick up anything as of yet. It's the odd thing here and there. So perhaps as the conversation goes on, you might attune more. So I might ask you again in a bit.
I've heard many things about the College of Whispers, and I've composed a piece on the way over here, and it interlaces some of the things that I've done and heard from Father Blacksand. Perhaps you would like to hear it?
Definitely. What you do here is your ears are adjusting. It sounds like the room disappears and the light disappears and the shadowy figure's still there. It sounds more like you're outside on a beach rather than...
Okay. I stopped.
And you're in the room, and yes, it's like you're in the room, but it all... You can hear waves and a boat and things like that.
I'm
still having that.
I play a song, and it tells of everything that I rolled as 17 on performer. It tells of everything that we've done in Port Blackstone. And how we dealt with the Welsh society and all of that sort of stuff.
Cool. Okay. And at first, the song ends, and you think, you know, oh, I'd probably used to a bit more rapturous applause from that. But there's nothing. The whispers, in fact, stop. And at first, you're thinking maybe
Done the wrong
done
thing.
the wrong thing. And Barendorf just then turns around and says, "Beautiful." In a whisper.
Okay. Would you like me to do the perception check?
No. Yeah, go on then. Yeah, let's see. The whispers are definitely getting clearer and clearer almost. But the song itself would have dropped the DC down to a 10 anyway, to an easy, because of a performance check. And then you can hear the whispers, and you feel that once there's a bit more to go yet in skill, but once that happens, you feel that that's... I can't put my word on it, but you feel like you're going to be achieved more. Yeah, I'm trying to do it. Attuned to it. Yes, yeah, that's a good way of putting it. Yeah, I'm trying to do it without using game terminology. Yes. You feel when you level up, you're going to be you're going to be able to take a level in Bardic College of Whispers.
Okay.
That doesn't have the same ring to it.
No. But more attuned.
Sounds
More
like
attuned to it. Yeah, to
okay.
Whispers. Yeah. And he actually hands you, just because a sigil says, we'll decide this later on.
Yeah.
But it's the sigil of the College of Whispers, whatever that looks like.
A heart shaped as an ear.
Cool, brilliant. Love it. You have a heart shaped like an ear medallion. You can, and with that, he says, he doesn't even say it. You just kind of get all the information. Not all the information, but you begin to get
Almost telepathically.
perfectly. Yeah, that it's not nothing to be just shown around. Don't go to any bar and just go, "Hello, I'm a member of the College of Whispers. Here's my song." But you can almost get the rules and the.
I wrist pocket it out of my hand, and thank you.
Yeah.
If there's ever anything you need from me, just I'm a whisper away. Anyway.
As you go through the door, there's this weird bit as you go through from noise to like sound of being on a beach to the sound of the bar, and you hear this almost his voice, you say, "Let the tempest rise." And you go back through to a raucous performance room, people playing and barding. Meanwhile,
I've gone back to the ship.
so you're outside on the ship.
I am.
You will need a crew for this. That should be one of your first port of calls then.
Okay.
My head just pops out of one of the cannon holes. Let's go.
Yeah.
That was quick.
Oh, great.
How much that cost?
Okay.
£2,000.
What?
Should have got it on contract.
Oh, yeah, I forgot.
Right outside of this game.
Just comes through on one of the stones.
As a whisper.
Should have got it on contract.
Okay. Where should we get some crew then?
You probably only need, because you're going to need a bare minimum crew. You only have, if you want more of a party crew, you can hire your legal crew here, go to Alcove Island to get your party crew. That's only 2 days' journey. You just pay them each 10 times 2 times 2. 10 times. So 20 gold per day, 40 gold. That'll get you to for a crew for 2 days. Go to, I don't know, there's got to be some sort of sketchy tavern in Ireland.
Nice, by the way, I like that.
Yeah.
And after you hear me, just literally go, how much? My head just pops back through the hole, and all of a sudden you just see the shiniest cannon you've ever seen in your life just take its place through the hole, just being loaded back into place. Of the day, what's the weather like?
Oh,
We haven't had a
nice.
weather report in a while.
It's yeah. So in Ireland, it's pretty much sunny and hot. The occasional rain
Caribbean.
will happen. But yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So
There's no storms. I'll let you know if there's a storm or windy.
Cool.
it's also, I'm going to add gleaming to the description.
There is a gleam.
It's also almost causing an issue with traffic.
I mean, where you are now, because you're between two resorts, you can just see people just drinking in the two resorts. I'm using resorts and more taverns, but resorts. But
Margaritas.
yeah, they're just chilling out on the beach. They're having a nice time, drinking drinks.
Everyone's
Cocktails.
slaughtered.
Cocktails. That's what I'm looking for. You can tell I'm not a.
Everyone is slaughtered in this area.
They are just party time down there. Yeah, they're all.
Perhaps.
And even though it's under sort of military rule, because it is a big military rule,
Okay.
it's very somewhat chilled. Yeah, you can leave that up on it.
Oh, they're
It's
right.
just determined to put this in front of the camera, right?
Put them underneath the
We are not sponsored by
But if Craig's wants to sponsor us,
then we'll happily put that bowl back.
my address is Mystara.com.
Okay.
You don't want to work with him, are you?
Oh, okay. Sorry, I thought he was offering.
Yeah.
Yeah, put your little ship. Put your little ship.
All the shelves and everything we have in this room, there's no space.
There's no room anywhere.
No.
Helves there, so you can't put
Yeah.
anything on there.
Cleaned up.
Hello.
And with some.
Yeah.
Chef, can you give your bottle for me?
Oh, sorry.
All 1 ground.
Charles. There we go. This is going to be the beach bar. Nice.
Like starfish and the little shells on the beach.
Steve,
Yeah.
you want any of this?
I'm okay, thank you. So yeah, it's almost pretty much what you see in here. Bar not seen down
That
there.
is actually quite a good shot. I know it's not what you're setting up, but the camera
No.
itself right now. Apart from the fact we do. Well, actually, no, because there is water down there. We are sitting in water, it's okay.
Yeah, you are. Okay, so
It must be a hell of a drop off, though, because otherwise we have run aground.
you're going to find accommodation, are you, or what are your plans now?
We need to find some crew, don't we?
Look at
Huh?
No, he's still
that.
gone.
Look at that.
It's only us.
We're still in town.
To the nearest sketchy pub.
It's a very sketchy pub.
I mean,
We're on a dock, and I'm pretty sure there's crew people are kicking about.
Right, so put yourself where you want to be.
I believe there is a tavern here run by a Lionel Richet called All Night Long.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Check them
no.
out.
So there is literally, yeah, you check it, sure.
Remote.
Seem to have gone to sunset.
All night long.
We are. The sun is setting.
Yeah,
The day is getting on.
that is a beautiful
That
effect.
is actually amazing.
Yeah.
That's better than what I could actually achieve. And what you are noticing around here is, though, women seem to wear, well, men seem to wear less as well. They're all very, it's
Hang
hot.
on, no, don't get ahead of yourself here. Don't skip over the women. Go straight to the men.
Well, it's all very loose-fitting cotton. Loose-fitting cotton stuff, rather than you're probably used to. Coming from Kit Karamikos, you're used to like things like gambesons, chainmail, peasants wearing thick cotton due to the cold weather up there, and whereas here it's all very.
These people are so spongy.
And yeah, we are now.
I'm going to go to the all night long tavern.
Okay, so this is the tavern. This is all night long. We're going to do it.
Okay, put me in the tavern.
Where's your model?
On the ship. I
Oh,
can't reach it.
okay.
Oh, sorry.
Right. Music. Let's start that music. I thought we were going somewhere else then.
I'll probably get copyright struck for this. This
Just
is taken
real
from
good
Pirates of the Caribbean Online, but that came as a
sneaking
big
in.
thing for.
We're sneaking into the bar.
Have you worked out for this?
I don't know. As far as I'm concerned, that after I put a
Stand
can
on
in
the
front of
back post
it,
in the
I got no comments about it.
What's that?
No one said anything
Shiny
nice
cannon.
about my shiny cannon.
Rob's, are you not?
So it's just like, oh, and then he walks away and went to a beach, as far as I can tell.
Where is
I
the?
told
Yeah.
you I was off to the nearest
You
sketchy
did not comment
tavern.
on my nice cannons.
Okay, so yeah, we're on North Shore, and
All this work.
What you're watching here all night long, what they hear is, even though it is just a river going in, it's quite wavy. So you're watching lots of surfers surf the North Shore.
Okay.
Go on then, I'm gonna force you on this one. What do they look like, and what are they using for surfing? Go on, we've got
Well, they're
surfers
a
now.
lot of natives, so they're looking like I want to say Maui, but it's going to be wrong.
Maui.
Maui. What's the word I'm looking for? Makai. M-A-K-A-I. That's what the natives around here are called. And yeah, they're using just what looks like to be plain wood.
Somehow all wine shirts.
Topless. The men are topless. They're loving it.
Please don't.
They're so they're all going on. The weirdest thing you've seen in your life. You probably can't see this because you're in, unless you've joined them, because you're
He's
part.
on the beach next to me
East
at the moment.
I-
I
Yeah.
assumed he joined them.
Yeah.
See,
Yeah,
that's
yes.
what they look like.
You hear like a screech going along, going yeah. It's a familiar screech, and all of a sudden you see the weirdest thing of a old man with a long white hair and a big bushy beard, top half in sort of a wizard's robes, but with really bright, stark, flowery pants on, with shorts that you recognise. And you recognise Jasper going surfing past, going, and that's it. You just see,
Is he windsurfing?
he's getting pulled along by
Yeah.
something. Yeah.
That wizard is so strange.
Gust smell.
Yeah, just a gust.
Oh, never mind. So it just goes further out again. It's
Yeah.
just go,
It's so strange, that wizard.
I do like him.
He's a complete weirdo.
I think we might wait until he comes back in. From whatever that is. that he's doing.
No idea. No idea.
We've got to stop getting the same bloody travel consultant.
The landlord
Wherever
comes
we
up
go.
to you and goes, "All right, man and young man, what can I get you?"
Excuse me?
I just look over. Do it. Don't do it.
Make a perception check.
My hand starts to smoke slightly.
You look over at mine and my hands are
11.
completely black.
Oh yeah, you can sneeze away.
Dealing with his candles.
He looks like the spit of the phone salesman. He's got no nose and no eyes. But he sniffs and goes, "Oh, how's the new phone going? It's my evening job."
Okay. I rub my hand against my leg and think, okay. Okay, I'm looking for
As we
some
get
crew
down
for
to
our
evening
ship.
and
That's what I'm doing.
crew for your ship. Well,
Yes, please.
I cut you off as you start doing that, as I recognise who you're talking to. And it's good. So, what's the going rate on one of these stones then? And I want to do an insight and a response. I just want to see if he's done you over or not. Because as far as I can tell, he's cut a stone in half and given it to you. And I'm not even sure you've even tested it yet. Is that cocked? Yeah, that's cocked. That's a 19 without adding anything. 23.
2,000 is the going rate. It's the spot on price. There was no discount. or anything.
Alright, so with two of us in front of me, he's not. Yeah, okay. Fair enough, they're a bit expensive around here. I've heard them for less, that's all. I normally steal them.
Okay.
You always get random phone calls for it though.
It's the junk mail get fed up
Yeah.
with.
It's Tom there. Tom there. Who? Tom.
So it's about insurance.
Okay, so he looks and goes,
Extended warranties.
what drink can I get you?
Oh, I think I might have a brandy.
I start taking it about 5 to 10 feet away.
He turns around and goes, "What? Poseidon's passes? I can get that for you."
Oh, lovely.
He goes, "I'll get you a brandy. That'll be a cup with gold." What can I get you, sir? You look like a drinker.
I'll take a rum and a bucket of water.
Poseidon's dip coming up.
I just judge over after you said the brandy, and I judge the distance between the ocean and where I'm standing as well in the bar.
Oh, I've drunk it in one.
So, and the barman comes over and goes, "Are we expecting any more? Or is this your party for the evening?"
I don't know. We have someone else, but he's always flitting about.
Okay.
We're not here for pleasure anyway. I want to hire some crew for our ship.
Well, he's like, probably best going to a marina or something like that. Just along the docks. Go back to the docks. There's always sailors around there.
Okay.
This time of night, though, they're probably more half cut. You're probably better off waiting for the morning.
Okay, fair enough. We can do that.
So they're only a quarter cup by then.
What's Teddy doing?
Yeah. No one told him we can't drink the sea.
I was going to let you run with that one. Unless I'm giving him orders, I'm basically letting you just do stuff.
He's trying to catch fish.
Ah.
Right, out of it. Yeah.
I think the capital.
Yeah.
Hello.
So the barman brings your drinks over. So you have your Poseidon's clusters and bucket water. Don't know why you got a bucket of water, but
Because I saw her with Brandy.
oh
Oh, did that one not drop?
no, that's just hit now. Oh my god.
Up down the branding one.
Yeah, I know. It doesn't mean there ain't be another one. And he has it on site. So,
Have a little bucket next to just do that. It's so small, nonsense. Okay, yeah.
Being
So,
funny. I think you're funny, don't you?
so the best places are to.
pick up the bucket and just sort of point it threateningly in your direction. Go, one of us would probably end up with this over and tonight. And then put it back on the table. You're giving me that look, and I just go, your track record. With a knowing look. Ooh.
Oh.
This is my island in the sun.
So, meanwhile, you have made your way to the Temple District.
Yeah.
Just saves Kev putting effects on the video. Just done a zoom in.
And what you have noticed is there are two main temples here. It's multicultural. In two main temples here. Yeah, I suppose I should. And so the two main temples here are the actual. So you've been wandering around during all this time. Nero 4 has been wandering around looking at the temple. So there is something called that we've ascertained. It's called the People's Temple. This is like Irendi's sort of main temple, and it's just from scoping around and listening, watching. They have books and plaques, and it's very well informed. Irendi. We ascertain this is a mixture of the local natives and the religion of Mingfad guilds. You haven't read all of it yet, but you've noticed something about the hope stones. They believe in the hope stones. Apparently their creed was written down on these hope stones, which have apparently been lost. But that, or there is the other main one is an import from Ilarum, which is the eternal truth, which is the fire. So that's not for you as such. Both of these decide not for you. But just on the forecourt towards the east, there is a sort of area just on the beach, and there's a bit of grass, a bit of sand, where there seems to be all different shrines to different cultures, where it's such a multicultural, diverse place. There is, if you're looking for a temple, or a shrine, or a priest, or a cleric, this is probably where you're going to find it.
I'm looking for the Vialian god of the sea, Caliphate.
Right, I got that wrong, by the way, the other day. No, I got it right. Just
I got it right.
I know, roll, I'm going to change it, yeah. I can't remember if it's Poseidon or Khalifa, Swashbuckler or something. We'll go with Caliphate.
This world's
Yeah.
elf god of the sea.
Yeah. I think it is that right, top of my head. So, yeah, it is. It actually is. I know I've got wrong. And so they look at you and go, you find one religion here. Which one? You end up
You're still on board.
down on the East Coast. So you're going to come here and you meet a chap here, a big, broad elf, by a shrine of a fallen sea elf. Sort of a shrine of a sea elf there. And if you move that camera to there for me.
Yeah, it's got perspective.
Yes. And there you are. we are there.
Will this be the Logitech's turn?
You're walking towards this cleric. You get that this is almost recognise the shrine of the sunken elf. As you're walking towards you, the jolly-looking elf cleric priest turns around and goes, "Aniraphel, welcome to Irenity."
You know my name?
The sea brings news of your adventures, exploits. Thank you.
He's not Mystara, he's very naughty.
I didn't realise Caliphate had that much interest in me, but I have something to ask of you.
Go ahead, my child.
Myself and my friends have procured a boat, and I would like it to be blessed before its maiden voyage.
Voyage. Tempest will rise. Tell me, Aniraphel Lockleaf, how can my brothers and I know you are the Tempest born?
I am Aniraphel Lockleaf, forsaken son of Renevere, the light of Anandwael. I am Tempestborn, a rebel of Dublinian and of the House of Lorelei. Perhaps you would like more, and I draw in all of the static energy from here, and it just crackle out for us.
In the distance there is
And all the sending stones just have stack.
All my hands.
These things suck! Bloody upgrade.
Is that sufficient?
there is sort of a hint of joy within his eyes, and behind you you see two other. There's a Valari elf and two sea elves turn to face you and with reverence. And with that, the priest says, "What can I do for you myself?" But in a more elfish way. That's very
Sure.
Anglican.
Yeah. I think the blessing of the boat would suffice. A donation, and I a little bit flustered, and I just pull out £100.
Cool. That will go. And so you walk towards you're not that far from the ship, really, apart from the pub being in the middle.
Should we walk through that?
They're North Shore, they're in the
Yeah, it's what I wanted to
Rich
ask.
Sea.
How far away are we from the ship?
Pass me your map, just so I can key Rob into
There you go.
where these events are happening. Where's the town?
So I'm assuming we didn't park right next to the pub.
So you're docked here,
Yeah.
Yeah.
the temple's there,
Okay.
and you guys are in.
Oh, so
all
we're
night
right
long.
round the side,
Yeah.
so we can't. Okay.
Yeah, you're in all night long.
We might be able to see the mast, and that's about it.
Thank you.
Okay, so making their way down, and they bless the ship, and I guess I don't know if you want to wander back for this. You want to be wandering back. So would be getting late by now.
Stumbling back.
Yeah.
Now for about a bottle of brandy.
Now I'll leave that bar scene there because that would be that would represent the Wave Resort now. That's what it's representing. So we are
Jasper's still out there, Winston.
He's still
He just hasn't come in at all. Like, for about
Every
4
now and
hours.
again, you just hear, you go past.
Shout out as we start to head back. Just shout out to the CEO. Jasper, if you're out there, have a word at some point.
So we are now over here with.
It's probably not safe out there. It's pitch black now. Nah, he's fine.
blessing the ship has now a captain. It's a half-hour
Do
blessing.
you choose to arrive at the blessing?
Yeah. Yeah, we're
I
here.
guess this is a good time to name your ship. You can discuss that amongst yourselves and have a name of it.
Hello there.
Depends how many modes we're going to put it. There's an obvious one. But...
I have a suggestion. Where's yours?
Go on. It's okay. We do it in game now, and I'll just cut it down.
Sure. It's more of a tale to tell. I might say, think the ship should be named.
Is this what you want me?
I saw, which nearly broke my heart, a tramp, like, dying in the park. And out beside him, I could hear him speak, and the words that he spoke, they were all so weak. He told me a story I've long since passed of his captain's cap, and its shining mast. Of his captain's cap and its shining braid, and all of the wonderful voyages that he made. Silent Danny was his great ship's name, and like a token of love, he spoke her name. She sailed round the horn, aye more than once. The kiss she could cut through the waves, like a sharp glance. Believe me, he said, with his eyes filled with tears. He was like a drunk on a corner trying to remember his years. He reached out his hand. I took it in mine. I believe you, I said. He gave me a sad smile. I remember the day when I towed her away. Her sides, they were sore from the sea's angered spray, and they said she's unfit and to sail out once more. And I told her more inward from her own sandy shore. As I broke my silent Danny, I watched with a sigh. I remembered her beauty when I was a boy. She was my one love, my life's only dream, when we sailed out together as captain and queen. It started to drizzle. I felt my hand tight, and he squeezed even harder as he ended his fight. The crowd they had gathered, and I watched with dismay as the clerics they came and they took him away. I got to my feet and I walked through the park. The sun, it was gone, but it was not yet dark. My body was wet, my clothes were not many, but my mind was aroused by the ship, Silent Danny.
It 10 years ago. It was better than my idea. I was just going to call it the big ship. What do you reckon? I think he's won.
Yeah, I was called boating with boat.
Boat fixed.
Annie was what we called my mother for short. Her name was Annie MacLeod. And that, I wrote that one night after I think I met my father.
So, Annie,
The Silent Danny.
the silent Annie.
Are we on board currently now?
You can't
Because
go on board the ship
On
before it's
the
been
shore.
named and
Yeah,
blessed.
on the shore. Yeah.
Right, jet on it. Go on,
The
say that again.
silent Annie.
The Silent Danny.
Yeah. I'm under agreement, and they can bless it, and I will basically walk up with you, sort of like my hand around your shoulder, and bring you up to the wheel, and then plant your hands on the wheel and go, good choice.
I think we need a helmsman. And I point to you and bring you over so that all three of us are touching the whip.
So you're now on board boat.
Yes.
I thank the clerics again for blessing it.
Yes.
And Father, could I have a sigil of character, please?
Yeah, with that he passed one out and hands
Add
it
it.
to you. Yeah.
The rest of my... Cool. Gotcha.
Are these on like a string that go into a bag of holding or something like that?
Yeah.
Because otherwise, I imagine by now they're weighing you down.
There's just loads. No, because some of them are like lightweight and like made of bone and they're just all different. But they're all underneath his jacket and he just kind of produces them and he...
It's just sort of sounds.
You know the guy in The Mummy?
Mummy called Benny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When he just pulls
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's that.
I had that in my head, whatever you were saying. That. Excellent.
Cool.
So let's. Is it still night time?
It's going to be night time. Yeah, the sun will set now.
Them cannons look really shiny and
Shiny.
gleaming.
Yeah. Who did the cannons?
Just put my hands up and they're just black still.
That
Good.
reminds me.
Good job.
Thanks. And now I just literally just go. Yeah, it was a lot of work. And as I do that, I just put my hand over my head and out through my hair and out, and it's just black. Going straight line.
What colour
just
is
like-
your hair?
Huh?
What colour is your hair?
Very dirty black now. it's actually I've never actually done this. I think I put it down as red.
I think.
Yes. Yeah.
River fire.
Yeah. It was
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know why I would associate that with having red hair, but I do. And
It was. I did actually write. It is actually on my sheet. Yeah, but it's been never come up really, apart from like session 1.
so how did it? Have we got a crew?
No, we've got to go to the docks in the
They're
morning.
all pissed.
The marina. We're going to go to the marina in the morning.
Okay.
I got drunk on brandy. Sorry.
Is that how you say it? Just very matter of fact. I am very drunk.
Fine.
I got a sending stone,
Nice. Okay.
and then I lay down on the deck, go to sleep.
And you just hear a load of water go overboard and as I empty the bucket, going, I probably won't need this now.
Was that salt, water, or fresh? That's it.
Yes, yes. Yeah, this was a precaution.
Right.
And it'd give you a knowing look, and she's saying on the deck, goes, brandy.
He wasn't there. We've only heard
No,
about
no, I just said, yeah. No, we've told you about it.
Yeah.
We have told you about it. It's go, yes, you're drinking brandy.
Yeah, sure.
With a knowing look. The water was a precaution.
It's a good job we're going out to sea. She gets carried away, you can push her overboard. Speaking of which,
I'm trying to figure out how to get her into a cannon for emergency situations.
while you've been
first.
downstairs polishing your hardware, did you notice if we had a plank?
A plank.
Yeah. I mean,
Oh.
obviously there's the timbers the boat's made of, but
Oh,
I mean
that-
one
that-
for walking.
That's what that was for. Oh, it was in my way.
On the beach, there's this lovely bonfire that's just ablaze there.
I was going to say it's sort of been half converted into a surfboard.
There's this big reutilised wood. I don't know if you make an insight check just to see if you notice that sideward glance to the.
Plank? No. We have no plank.
No planks here.
No planks.
It was A7.
Yeah, you don't notice that. So to
That's
you, there's no
so
plank.
strange. Like, because typically the plank would be the gangplank that you'd use when you got
You have
anyway.
been struggling to get on board this ship, and even the sailors are like,
Yeah,
So strange
that's theirs.
we
That's the docks one, not ours.
we bought a
Yes.
brand new ship and it didn't come with a gangplank. Pain.
I'm sure we ordered extras, like all the accessories. We must have words. Let me see that bastard. Look how much we paid for this. As I keep glancing to the distance.
Fancy going and sit around there for you. Looks warm.
It looks like it's going out about now.
bit of an effort to get on and board this ship.
I'm now looking at the bucket I emptied. Just going, shit. There's no subtle way of doing this.
I think for the rest of the night, I'll go down below decks and pull out a hammock from my bag and I'll get up.
Okay, so we're going to
Give myself sleeping. Mainly to claim my spot.
Where are you putting the hammer? Are you putting it down below
Yeah.
with the cannons?
Yeah.
Okay. Where are you?
pause. The lower deck would be for
I'm
your
passed out by the
partner.
wheel of the boat.
Smuggle.
Well, you're past that.
Yeah.
As you go down past the cannons and that, you just see there are individual stacks of cannonballs and everything. Everything's prepared. Everything's set up. There's arrows on the walls and everything for me as well. And now, which I've emptied half my stock for. Because this is ridiculous how many arrows I've got on me.
You've really taken the pleasure of Connor.
Yes.
Seriously, haven't you?
Just smiling. Smiling, and just as the light, like the moon sort of crosses by every now and again, you just see this gets more maniacal every time. It's going, just so happy with it's just weapons everywhere. It's just- but also with that look of going, don't mess with them. Everything has its place. I've got OCD.
I'm going to call a break there.
Okay.
Yep.
I'll it through you.
Okay, so where are we? We are going to be in the.
I have too much time driving around on my own to think about my character.
It's morning time. And I am going to sneeze. Brilliant. No. 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 That's going to wait until I get something
Yeah.
important. That's just there.
Do you have anything to describe about the day? Or
Yeah, it's another gorgeous sunny day already on the shore. You stayed in your boat, didn't you? You didn't even stay in a resort. Wow, boat's just like amazing.
Why should we pay for us to stay somewhere when
we're
we've got
paying
some...
for the boat
see-
to be docked.
Exactly.
You see what you recognise again as some sort of nobles from Karamikos, the land you just left. You can see some people from Nordic Vestland there. They're already in the sea worshipping Odin. This is generally a thing in the world. I'm not adding this in, but Odin exists as well, so that's why I love it. And it's already, it's weird, it's militaristic. You can see the guards in their red coats and their really weird spears with triggers that you recognise from Imperials. Yeah, that's the thing. Bayonettas, they got to you, but to you it's like my pistol, but it's got a blade on it. It's bayonets. You can see that. So whilst it's militaristic, there's also people just enjoying the life here, and the natives are so chilled. It's a nice day. As you make your way to the docks in the morning.
Marina.
Yeah. It's
I like
creaky.
creaky.
And Nearfield comes out on the deck and he has this like broad collared jacket on with it's like purple velvet and embossed into all of it, just when it catches the light, is waves and thunder, lightning all over it.
Snazzy. Where did you get that from?
I've had it. I had it for a while. On the days when I was a smuggler, this was what it was. I've always felt that took away from maybe what I am, makes me appear to be a little bit more regal.
Okay. Lovely.
There is an adventurers club post here. Maybe somebody should venture there and see if there are any
Potential crew members.
well, I was going to say potential jobs.
What
That
time
may be-
is it, and why are you having this conversation on top of me? Go away.
Are you drunk?
Is that, I'm just laying on the floor now, and they're either side of me as far as I'm concerned having this conversation.
And we
Not a
should,
morning person.
should probably get some hammocks
Not just see her.
for yourselves. I mean,
My bloody back.
a bed, and I see in the captain's quarters there is a bed, and you're more than welcome to it. But when you're at sea, a hammock is so much better.
Oh, give the bed to Teddy.
Spoiling
Oh,
me.
we're going with this, are we? Yeah, we're going to push this one through.
And Teddy
That's
is,
my wolf for reference.
Oh,
Those
Teddy,
playing at home.
Teddy, have you named the wolf?
Yeah.
That's Teddy.
Yeah, oh, I think he's cute.
I think it suits it.
I think it does. Totally suits him.
So, an agenda for the day is, I think maybe we should go there.
So you're heading more into town, are you? Let's go into...
We need to get some crew, but do we want to get some crew from the alcove? Fire crew? More of our business.
Yeah,
Our breed.
we don't really want a crew that's got that many morals, really.
No.
You're going to need at least 10 or 6, 7 more to get the ship to move.
We are
So,
going,
if
we're going to need
we're
for
gonna
sure
have
a navigator.
If we're going to have those type, you know what they're going to look like. How often are we going to have to go into civilized, and like sort of put quotations up, areas where these guys are going to be more trouble than good? Maybe you might want to get a stock of some better clothes. As I'm looking at your clothes, something a bit more respectful that maybe they can wear in case we need to bring into a port they might be welcoming.
That's a grand idea.
Mm.
They can wear their normal stuff and that when we're out, but
And
Just
also,
thinking about
we're
the
going
clothes.
to be sailing off the lands where we might be the first venture there in a long time. Maybe we should get some trade goods, silks and satins and different long store food.
Brandy.
Yeah, maybe trinkets and whatnot.
you know,
Yeah,
that
sounds
conversation we had about chucking her overboard.
I'm all for it. As much alcohol as we do have on board, you must remember we do need plenty of water.
True. Anyone tries to chuck me overboard, I'm going to sing
was-
you. You
there was
do
an-
realise.
There was an old bard years ago, and I believe his poem went water, water, all around and not a drop to drink. You can't drink this salt water.
Of course. So plenty of supplies. We'll also get a big chest of clothes, and we might find, because obviously we're not going to be able to sail off without crew.
Yeah.
We might find some more Lycan type thinking people
Like,
down on
yeah.
the marine, down on the
We
marina.
might, I mean, we could pay some, just a, we could pay them for the one job to sail us
To the cove,
to the cove, yeah.
and then they can go off on their merry way.
Yeah.
Yeah, we could do that. Let's do that.
I'll
who's gonna get
I'll
us-
let you negotiate that, and you might want to be a bit forward about where we're going. Just they may freak out when they realise the destination when it's too late. Depending on how these people get on with the type of people we're after.
Sure. It's a fair point.
It would. I mean, the mutiny on the first day doesn't look good.
There won't be a mutiny.
No,
They might
they're
jump
not going to be worried
if they
as long
find
as
out
they
we're going to
haven't,
Pirate Central.
As long as they haven't got a do anything with it. They can just sail us there and then go.
Yeah. That's how.
Go where? We're going to dump them on the islands.
Well, there'd be plenty of boats.
Yeah, there'd be plenty of boats coming back.
Yeah.
If there's boats going in, there's boats.
Yeah, trading boats, all of that. They can just jump on one of them.
I suppose there is one thing I know is everyone has a price to do stupid things.
Fucking do something stupid for nothing.
Company we keep.
Okay,
You can't talk.
so is this why you're making?
I'm going
You're
to,
part of the company.
and I just go down there and start actually proceeding to finish what I was doing, and that's writing your name on every powder keg, anything that's high explosive, on the ship, and just says no. And it's got and a little picture of like a hat sort of thing, like a mage's hat thing. I go no written underneath.
Think you're funny, don't you?
It's pretty funny.
It's I refer to it more as health and safety.
Okay. So who's going to get the supplies and who's going to get the crew? Or do you want to do it together? You split up? Whatever.
Let's go and do it together.
Yes, okay, we'll sort that.
Well, as I'm awake now, I
Are you
suppose
staying
we
on
better.
board?
I've literally just
You've
taken
become quite
the last
attached.
the last bit of the last cannon is now pristinely shined up, and I go, I think I'm done.
Should we do this all as a group, or should we go and sort out the split ways? What do we need done? Trade goods, crew, adventurers guild,
And supplies.
trade goods.
Yeah.
Trade goods and supplies. the same.
Yeah, yeah,
So,
yeah.
so it's go to the market, go to the docks, and go. That's 3
Yeah,
places.
let's
We
just
do-
go. Yeah,
let's
let's just go.
Yes. Is there anything for breakfast?
There is lots of places to eat. What do you want?
Papayas or some seafood?
The all night long was an all night long fast food restaurant that just served alcohol, so you can go back to the all night long. Or basically, there's a food aplenty around here. You can't fall over without hitting some sort of.
I would like.
If you want fancy food, there's a restaurant called Blue Dolphin.
It's a seafood place. Just a stall or anything.
A little
Just
market.
use your nose.
All I would
You'll find
like
it.
is some little rolls, crusty rolls with some crayfish in.
So if you go to like the market district, there is traders there that sort of sell fresh catch of the day, but they'll cook it up and eat it in front of you.
Well, that's a service.
So rude.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is just
That will be 15 gold.
Much, isn't it?
That's the biggest guy you've ever seen, and it's just, this is my job. You buy it, I eat it.
So you go there, and one place that catches your eye is, as you're after different things, is Seaweed Supreme. A place called Seaweed Supreme.
Seaweed supreme.
Yeah, and there it's I don't know. What is it? Again, NPC. For this, for this, just for this. That's it. That'll do for you. Put yourselves in place in the little. Do you want me to do it for example?
Yeah. I'm going to leave Nim aboard the boat.
Yes.
Leave the animals on the boat.
I assumed he always was on the boat.
Nim has got telepathic bond with me, so.
Yeah, we could leave the animals on the boat.
Do you know what I mean? If there's the only problem.
Yeah.
Okay, so what you see here is a young boy, and he is cooking up all manner of seafood. And he's
Find
like,
your breakfast, boy.
"Hello, my name's Wirt. What can I do for you?"
I would
You
like
shut that thing up to start us.
nice crusty roll, bottom, with some crayfish in.
So you don't want seaweed then?
No.
Oh,
And I'll take one of those as well.
what, seaweed?
No,
Oh.
the crusty roll with the crayfish.
Steen noticed behind him is a crooked sign just saying weeds. You know what? I mainly sell seaweed, but what I do is any other you get little things in seaweed when you catch it, and I just cook it. And so he's behind him. There's a little barbecue, and he's sort of cooking it. And there's crayfish. He's got some crayfish. Like, there you go. He serves it in a seaweed wrap. And hands go, that'll be 4 silver, please.
And
Hands you one and goes, that'll be 3 silver, please.
So is it 3 silver or 4?
4, because I like her. She's like a female.
Okay.
He's a player. He's a young player.
Yeah, I can see
That's
that.
it.
You're playing me for the silver, aren't you?
Thanks, you look richer than her. Look at the state of her.
She's not.
But he's still into it.
It's the jacket. The jacket, I'm telling you.
I turn around and go, how much for that cockerel?
He turns around to you and goes, oh, blimey, you better just have something worth 1 gold, you. Scruffy pants over there.
How many silver is there in the gold tank?
Not gold, 1 silver, mate, 1 silver.
How many silver is there?
10 silver and gold.
I'll give
Is
him
that
the
what
gold.
Scruffy pants?
I am literally doing this now.
Because he doesn't look like he's changed his outfit for about a year and a half now.
I've literally leaned in right into his face as he's still talking, so he can get a real good look at me.
Yeah, just don't sniff.
Right.
Yeah, so it's like scar down the eye and everything. It's going out.
You look
And
like
then I
my
start
dad.
looking. I start
Daddy?
looking down and going. Just as a
Is there something you need to tell us?
Is there something?
Make an insight check on this boy, or perception check.
Make an
Perception
insight
check.
on both of
yeah,
them.
I feel.
I'm going to roll a
this-
percentile dice. I picked a percentile that if you've had sex before in your life and this is your wayward son.
Yeah, the problem is, right, because that ran through, but my tablet was in the way, so you couldn't really see me. It's because when I was leaning in, I was actually doing this, just pushing my hand and putting it into my insides. And started basically just very gently just stroking the pistol.
I'm going to let you pick a percentile whether this could be your son or not. You know your background more than anything.
I don't think I've been here before,
Doesn't mean
but it
it's
wouldn't be
your
the
son.
first time I've probably sent something off into the
Yeah.
lake and this end up in the ocean.
Pick a number between 1 and 100. So
It's a
obviously,
wonderful way to put
What,
it.
in my
It's
head?
the first time I've sent something off into a lake
out loud.
and ended up in the ocean.
yeah. Well,
and this
all
is,
rivers go to the ocean.
What beautiful metaphor.
Yeah.
and obviously
They're
this is
normally dead when they go in, but
Now I see why I'm the bard.
this is for you to decide. The higher the number, the more likelihood it's going to be your son.
60.
So I'm going to roll a number.
69.
69. Yeah, go on, why not?
69%.
So I've got to roll under 69% for if this is your child.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
as
Insight.
Okay.
Roll
Okay.
it in there.
Yeah. Insight, because I got.
Um,
And perception, mate. Do you want to make? Do you
How
want to
do
make
we get
perception?
here?
What was just meant to be
Insight
your?
or perception. Both are 18.
21.
Right.
Do you
So
want to whisper it to me?
no, I'm going
I'm
to go.
fine,
It's going to cut. So you're now eating your crayfish seaweed wrap, and you're like looking at what, and then looking at Walker. What, Walker? There is an almost 100% chance that this is Walker's son by the looks, and your insight of what Bert sort of says.
18.
Yeah. And what's like, you look exactly like Mum, blood God rest her soul, described you as. She's a Trinidarian from Karamikos. She used to live.
What have you been up to?
She said Daddy got in trouble with a gang and had to go run away.
Did your father have a scar?
Did?
Actually, that's wrong. 'Cause I didn't. That's new-ish.
He does
law.
now.
Just for law. That's a.
He did. This is actually Scully. Yeah.
Now,
He didn't know. Ooh. He looks at your face like, apart from
how old are you, boy?
10.
10. How long have you had that scar?
Just giving you a look, just going, why is this happening to me?
Pull out a pipe and just. How long have you had that scar?
Lots of people around now.
If you play this right, if you use your savvy here, what do ships have?
I know the answer to this question. I've already seen what I want to do.
What do
How
sailing
does that
ships?
Somebody
Somebody
seaweed
called
roll
Roger.
crayfish wrap taste?
It's good.
It's good.
It's good. Does he want to?
We do need a cook.
We do. Yeah.
Dad, can I get you something?
Where? Here's 2 gold.
Oh,
Don't.
thank you, sir.
Don't.
Your
No,
friends,
don't.
Dad.
Don't.
How would you like to
don't,
be
no,
the cook? I know.
Urge
I know,
to kill
I'll
rising.
If you can catch the fish and the seaweed, I can. And he begins rifling through seaweed because he's an expert at just doing this. He normally sells seaweed. It's quite a high property. It's a high value thing here. Really nutritious. You don't need a lot, and it will sustain you for at least 4 hours. He's rifling through, and there is a soft thud of a fish drops out, and as it hits the ground, it shatters into dust. And all that remains of the fish is a round black object, about 1 1/4 inches in diameter.
I mean, pick it up.
It is a small black pearl. Okay, who did you say you pick it up?
I do pick it up, yeah.
Okay, all of a sudden, just mentally, I'm going to do this mentally to be really easy, otherwise it'd be really unfair. It's too late, you pick it up, you recognise it as a pearl of destruction. You now have an hour to get rid of this pearl, otherwise you will crumble into dust as the
Are there any
fish just happened before you.
Is there any physical? Is there any physical changes though? Does he literally just pick it up and he sort of like locks into it or something like that?
Gets rid of it. How can he get rid of it? Can he just throw it? Throw it
Okay.
into the ocean?
We've started a little mini adventure.
Yeah.
Cheers,
I feel like you may have gone off too many tangents at once.
This is escalated pretty fast.
Yeah. You turned over 2 pages.
Oh, hang on. Make you're quite nautical, aren't you? Make an insight check, history check with advantage.
What is he looking like right now
Quite
since he touched
nautical.
it as far as
Yeah.
we're concerned?
I get what it is. What?
You told us what happened, but what does he look like? Obviously, he didn't read that out to us. What does he look like after he touched that? After he's having a bit of fun with me?
face
And the other
goes,
fells, yeah. Oh, it's almost like he's been.
I take a really deep breath.
And
Yeah.
okay, and you can. I can whisper it quietly. You can do it in your own way.
Well,
This-
we're just interpreting because he hasn't
This
set down
belongs
words.
to the pirate Redfoot. He purchased it from a magic user, and this is the legend. He's purchased it from a magic user who claimed to be a refugee from Honor Island. The pirate used the pearl to sink tour boats on its way back to Karamikos. He would place the pearl on it, the pearl would
Oh, shit.
last an hour and then shatter into dust and then raid it. The
You
magic
picked up a
user
ship killer.
told the pirate that because of a special enchantment, the pearl, and make a Arcana check. You might be able to chip in on this.
Should I marry as well being
Yeah.
I do magic?
You feeling all right over
Even
there?
with adding, I rolled a bit low.
I noticed that he doesn't normally do what he normally does and just literally anything he picks up normally just disappears into things. So he's
into my
holding.
hand.
because it's holding it,
Isn't
suddenly
it?
it's just staying there.
Yeah, it is like this.
Yeah.
Normally it would go
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I know it's for something you're
right,
just.
right now. It's
This
just
thing
there.
doesn't disappear, right? It's still in its
I
actual
rolled
form.
A,
Yes?
It's a just
Right, so
12.
basically, instead of what pocketing
12.
and stuff like he normally does, you're actually just holding your hand
Hold
and
it.
just pretty much, I don't know, staring at it.
Yeah, yeah. It's
From our
okay.
perspective.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
longer than it would normally
This
be.
is for magical people. You know what this is. This is a cursed item. It's cursed. You know it's cursed.
Yeah,
It's a
oh
company.
shit.
As I'm holding it there, I look
What happens
slowly
is-
over at Garfunkel.
Anira, why
The stories
hell
are
did you
so-
pick that up?
So you can sustain life here,
He's
by
a
the way,
bloody
right? So
thief and an
you know the
idiot.
story is he used to use it to sink pirate ships, put it on their dead crumble within an hour. But
Right.
as soon as that happened, you know, like you pocket things, it's like the opposite of that. It comes back in your hand. It's like, and then you've got an
So I
hour,
have an hour to give it away,
and then it will come back to you. So
unless it's something that takes it from me, like I just took it.
yes, but okay. This
Is
is
it willingly something to take it? I think that's what he's trying to say. It has to be willingly done or something.
So yeah, you know
he's
this,
trying to tell you how to get rid of it without
but
telling you
you've
how to
heard,
get rid of
you've
it.
heard the rumours that about this item being
Black
lost.
Pearl.
But what you've heard is that Captain Redfoot doesn't know that if he keeps it for more than an hour, he kept on using it. So he's still looking for it. So you could
Where is
return
it?
to sender.
Ah, yes. Okay, right.
Here's your first encounter for your ship. That's escalated.
You are
literally-
not bringing that on board.
So okay,
I need to find Captain Redfoot.
it's now 9 o'clock in the AM. I've marked it in there. So yeah, we're gonna have to set sail quick.
Yes, we do.
I've got a hangover. I've only just woken up. Really, I haven't eaten. I found out I've got a potential son, and he's dying.
The chef says,
What's
I'll
a bloody
begin
morning?
packing a few supplies. We'll hopefully only need Alcove Island, sir. That's where Redfoot sets out. Alcove Island.
Brilliant. Hold that for an hour for me.
Well, I suppose what you could do is wait an hour and do it.
After the trouble you
That's
just
3
got me in.
hours. That's 4 hours.
Okay.
Don't do it yet.
Yeah.
10 o'clock. I'll let you know.
We
'cause
just
you'll
got
know
past
by
it
the
around
How
sign.
Yeah.
long is it going to
No,
take
no,
us to get to the island?
because I wanted to know if you gave it to me, it would just go
2
straight
days
into your hand
worth to
again.
Alcove Island.
You turn to
Because
dust.
Yeah.
it's bonded to you. Right, so if you drop it in my hand, it should technically, when you turn
So
around, it
for
should be
3
back in your hand
days, we've
again.
got to keep passing it around
what
to
you
each
said.
other
Yeah.
every hour.
That's what
so
you
we
pretty
could
much
be
just
able to
said.
sleep.
Or he can
If I
jettison
give
it
it-
into the sea.
Do I have to give it to someone else? As long as I'm not holding it in
Yeah.
an
Does it,
hour.
or does it have to go
that's
back
it.
to its owner?
That's it. You can throw it into the
fuck.
sea.
Is
just
it?
before the
Yeah.
hour.
So I said, so if he dropped it in my hand, it would just teleport straight back to his
Yeah,
hand.
once it's
Yeah.
gone to the thing. So if you threw it, let's say at 10 o'clock, you put it into a pot. An hour later, so that's 2 hours. You know, so you've had it an hour. Put it into a pot. An hour later, that pot crumbles, but then you've got it back, and it's then reset. You've then got an hour. So if you gave it to Walker at 10, Galf and Whiff at 11, back to you at 12. If you keep passing it, you're fine because nothing would
I'm
crumble.
gonna look to the other. Do you know what this is?
Unfortunately, yes.
Build anything more complicated.
Why the hell did you pick it up?
I don't know.
I've already answered that.
I'd heard walking around. I'd heard these whispers. It's odd. I've been hearing these whispers all the time lately. But yeah, sure. Recently, just so recently, the whispers have been so much more. I'd heard these whispers of black pearl belonging.
It's getting bigger.
Really, you're not going to forget that.
It's
bad boy.
expanding.
A black pearl belonging to.
When it turns into the white one, you're screwed.
to
Big white one up
Captain
there.
Redbeard. Redbeard?
Redfoot.
A Captain Redfoot. And
Behind you,
I can only assume he's a halfling with ginger hair.
a guy
Turns
turns round behind you and goes, Redfoot, I know Redfoot.
Does he want this back?
He does want that. I ain't taking that. He sunk my boat with it. I recognise that. I'll join your crew for. He's like walks away. Goes, I want it, but I'll join your crew and we can find him for
What's your
revenge.
job? What's your role on the ship?
I'm just a sailor,
Just a
sir.
sailor. What's your name?
Okay, roll 2d20 for me.
You were sold.
And yet, someone make a note of this.
Sir.
Shell, you, on your bit of paper, you're writing that you have a crew area, and they want me to. No, you can enter it. I can. So you've got work, brackets cook.
I don't remember actually signing him up. And I'm the only one of the blood you should be allowed to.
Walker has a
Little
10-year-old son. who is
19
now
and
our
6.
cook.
Okay. They
We've
call
got
me Mad
10-year-old.
Dog. It's quite straightforward.
Cooking for us.
Mad Dog.
Mad dog.
Our ship is. Wait, first job. Work here is going to be our cabin boy and cook.
I tell you what I can do. Me and the sun. I pray to the sun god. I can tell the sun even when I can't see the sun. I can tell the time from sun even when I can't tell the sun. I'll be on the ship's bell every hour. I can ring that for you.
Wonderful. I need that right now. That's a skill I need right now. Anyway, can you be
What's,
done? Can you help the boy sort out the cooking stuff? The boat. It's on the docks.
Supplies.
It's called the Sun and Danny.
He's sort of, he's obviously as a sailor, he's seen that coming. He's like, oh, that's good shit. Okay.
What's his name?
Great.
You really have.
Mad Dog.
No. Son.
Your son? What?
Work. No, I
W-E-R-T,
thought I
yeah.
said it. So
What about singing business, Dad?
shut it. What? You want to be on this crew?
I'll be your cook.
Yeah.
Really getting into this role.
Punch him in the face,
Alright.
and you're on.
He swings and misses with a 3.
Fucking useless. Yeah, you're definitely a cook.
But it's
All right,
more like,
go on.
no, as a kid, you swing it.
your son.
It's not like a hard punch.
No, literally, it's
Because
going.
you've never managed to hit me before.
Yeah. No, that's what I said. Yeah, fine.
Confirmed.
Yes, that's what I said. Fine.
Confirmed. You are one of me. What he does though, he just flips something,
So I'm
and
still
it's
bigger
just
and
like
stronger.
hits target, like someone who's got good high dexterity in archery. Just sort of hits a bin. Goes down the wall,
Shoot, shooting you.
without even looking. He's just like, okay, and he goes off, gets seaweed.
At least he was willing to try.
Yeah. I mean, you can't fault the boy.
Let's hope he's a better cook.
Okay, here goes Mad Dog. He's 2 of your crew. He's going to go. Work's going to go down below cooking stuff.
So who would have thought in this port and that we'd end up with Mad Dog and that we haven't even got to the pirates yet. And that's his
His crewmen are all sketchy names.
Yeah.
Okay, you need 5 more. It is now 10 past 9. You've got to hold on to it for 50 minutes. It should.
So I overheard some of that. You know, you're pretty screwed at the minute. But once stealing something, it's come back and bite you in the ass.
I didn't steal it, I just picked it up.
Did it belong to you?
It belonged to a fish that turned to dust.
So what do you call that?
Does your son want it back?
Is there a special word for that? For fish that disappear? Thief. Typical.
Do you want it? You can give it back to your son.
With your bloody new outfit. That's what I'm still looking at myself after what he called me.
Let's go to the tailors. And maybe in the marketplace outside they might have a trunk of
Sort of clothes and
Nice
stuff
clothes.
that we can
We
put
need the
on
lost and
board.
found.
Just as you're leaving, another sailor comes over and goes, I couldn't help you just hired my brother, Mad Dog.
I
his,
really thought I was going to kill you for a second there.
I'm his Labrador-esque brother called Golden Dog. We're 2 gold apiece. I'm your man. I sailed on his ship that Redfoot's turned to dust. Ironically, it was called Dusty Mermaid.
Mad Dog's brother.
Golden Dog. Do you want to hold this for an hour? Maybe you can pass it to your brother.
I'm alright, sir. I'm sitting there.
He's got a death item that's getting passed around the whole crew.
Please.
This is how you get on board.
Once I'm on board, sir, you can order me around. Once you're on board, sir, you can order me to hold it. But for now... And he joins his brother on board.
Is that compliant? Okay. You take orders to have something that's going to kill him.
So is he just a general sailor?
You try
Is
to
he
figure out
got
what
any-
time.
Sailor, yeah. So just to help you out, just to expedite this because you probably at this point you can just hire general sailors and get your. Although I really do have the best sailors in the world. They're going to be more loyal than the pirates you'd get from Alcove. But
I think, yeah, maybe we'll just go with that.
They seem pretty loyal. I mean, if any of them decide they don't like anything we're doing, we can always ditch
Give them the
can't
power.
we? Give them the pearl.
Right up the power.
Okay, so we've got work, mad dog, golden dog. We need three more.
three more.
I want to do this, but I don't want to do it because it's going to maybe destroy your narrative.
I don't have a narrative.
I would love to see what you're going, what you would do with it.
This is
what you
100% random today.
What you would do with this
You've
scenario?
now got a son.
I would like to know what you would do with this scenario. Plus, it's the first time I think we've actually really used it for the way it should be maybe used. You still got that in your hand. Yeah. You're still staring at it constantly, apparently getting bigger.
I'm actually, as people walk past, I'm going, free power.
Free pearl.
Free power. Anybody for a free power?
I will pay you.
Ladies and gentlemen, step up, free power. Can I do persuasion? If anybody's up for taking it.
Okay, this would be classed as murder and that put you into the more evil alignment.
You know what you're doing.
It's me.
This could
actually
affect certain temple-istic things that you just. But that's entirely up to you. I will allow it. It would be a thing you could give to someone, and an hour later he's gonna crumble to dust.
Would it then teleport back to me?
Yeah.
Why? How do I lose ownership of it?
That's not exactly clear.
You've got to give it back to Redfoot.
Yeah, you've got to give it back to the owner.
It's actual Redfoot's owner. So effectively,
Has this thing been mass murdering everyone?
yes, yeah, he's been
entire time
using
he
it.
lost
He's
it.
been using it to sink things.
Oh,
Yeah, and then
no,
other things been getting
Yeah,
it.
but ever
Like,
since he lost it,
yeah,
it's just like it's been mass murdering people effectively.
yes, yeah. It's
Including a fish and a
If you
pig.
guys... Oh, fuck.
Can I try my one before you start
Yeah.
trying to kill the population? It's
Yeah.
really simple, but I don't know what he's going to do with it.
try it, and we'll see what happens.
Um,
I won't tell you what will happen.
as I see you starting to freak out a little bit and that, I start rummaging around in that for the sections I don't often go in, and I pull out my bag of devouring and open it up in front of you and go, let's just try a theory. Drop it in there. Because we have not really ever used that bag of devouring. I've had it for a long time.
What happens?
So you did that.
We'll find out in an hour.
It's now in. I've forgotten how bag of devouring works.
Either the bag of devouring will be destroyed.
It's-
Or the pearl will be destroyed.
Well, no, because technically
I'll let you
it
know
can-
in an hour's time. I'll let you know
it's how much
10:20.
time it takes because it actually effectively teleports and goes into another dimension. So I can't remember how it
okay.
works.
So
Let's just see how strong this magic is, or whatever the hell this pearl operates on.
Let's get on with hiring some people.
Bag. Do you remember how bag of devouring works? You're good like that normally.
No.
No, okay, fine.
Put things in it, it gets
Not today.
devoured.
I've been thrown
This
now.
bag is superficially resembles a bag of holding, but is a feeding orifice to a gigantic extra-dimensional creature.
Okay, so the extra dimensional creature is either going to turn to dust,
And somehow it's going to find its way back from another dimension. I mean, this is some
Or
really
it's
serious
just-
magic this thing's operating on if it could do that.
or it just disappears into
It comes
that
from Honor
dimension.
Island. These are the most powerful wizards. Probably
Okay,
more
let's
so than
see.
gods.
Let's see what
I've
happens.
just killed like some weird creature somewhere else. I mean, I don't know. It will sit in that bag though, because you've got to say when it actually devours it, isn't it? Because it is actually a bag of holding effectively until it decides to eat whatever's inside there. That's
you
why
know,
I
at
remember.
10:20. Back to getting the crew.
I just thought that would be like some curveball for
Or
you.
get
mate.
doing what you want to do.
You threw me a kid now, so I'm throwing you a bag of devouring.
Okay, so let's hire some more people. How many more do we need? Three.
We need a navigator.
We need a navigator.
And
Anyone a navigator?
possibly a quartermaster.
So you're looking for more specialised. You've got your general sailors.
Yeah, navigator,
Be strong.
Okay, so
quartermaster.
Okay, so a quartermaster will cost 3 gold per day. So don't forget these, the 2 you've got so far, or 3. It's going to cost you 2 per. 2 per day. So far, so
Well, all of them.
2 each per day. So far
2,
6
4,
per day.
6. Yeah.
Quartermaster is going to be 3 per day because it's a specialised.
That's 9. What about a navigator?
That is what a quartermaster does. That's one and the same.
What?
Quartermaster is a navigator relying on knowledge of nautical charts and study of weather and sea conditions.
Oh, okay. I've got
yeah.
different terminologies in there.
Okay. Yeah, I thought they were different.
Yeah. I thought they
Right,
were
so
more
so we
logistics
just
and
need
web.
2 more
I
general
thought
sailors
quartermaster,
then.
would be
Yeah.
sorting out who gets what weapons and what goods and dividing.
More what technical advice and repairs. That's bosun.
So a bosun we need.
A bosun's the one who does technical advice sort of thing.
So who's the person that gives out orders on the deck? First mate?
First mate.
Okay.
So we need a first
But that can just
mate.
be one of you guys.
Yeah, that's...
Yeah. And the captain can
That's
be one
me.
of you
So,
guys.
Okay.
I'm effectively master at
joined
arms.
as a
Okay.
captain.
So your bosun or boat swan provides technical advice to the captain and crew and leads the repair and maintenance efforts. If you want to be one of them, someone with good strength as well as proficiency in carpentry tools is probably good. Quartermaster plots the ship's course relying on knowledge of nautical charts and the study of weather and sea conditions.
Okay, so
High
we need
wisdom scores.
so we need a bosun and a quartermaster.
You can also get a surgeon if you're worried about stuff.
Oh yeah.
But that's not something you maybe need for.
But at the moment, perhaps a general sailor, because obviously it's a big ship. Yeah.
So quartermaster and 2 sailors.
We're only going 2 days.
Yeah.
No, we may keep
No,
these
so
people.
So we just need the basics.
Yeah.
We're
I don't
gonna-
think we'll get a crew from the alcohol.
No.
Let's just go with the crew here.
It depends what your intentions are with this ship in the long run.
Are you going on sort of minimum crew at the moment, just 10 sailors? Because it's, what is it, 10 and...
Where
One, two, three,
where are we
four,
going
five,
after this?
6,
What's
7, 8,
what's our
yeah, so we
objective
need
in that
2
once
more
we have-
sailors.
The minimum you need is 10, maximum you
Or
can
is
have
this a
40.
means to an end to get to
Just
2
more.
If your bargain devouring doesn't work, then the next goal is to go and return that fucking thing to Captain Redford.
What I heard in the grapevine, this bag of devouring doesn't work. I may end up disintegrating some god or something. That's all of what I've heard. I don't really know how this thing
You're
works,
never gonna
to be honest,
believe
apart from
this.
stuff
So,
goes in, it doesn't come
what?
out most of the time.
A sailor that walks up to you that really looks like the 2 you've already hired,
Right.
but a bit more good looking, comes out and goes, word has it you're hiring sailors. Very well spoken, but he really looks like, my name's Handsome Dog. And dog is 2 G's. He points out dog's 2 G's, but
Okay. And
he's got full of charts and that. He'll be like, full of charts. I'm sexy.
Educated, are you?
Sorry, what?
I'm educated at the School of Arts here, and I was part of the Irendi Navy, but they
What's
were a little
your-
bit too brutal for me.
what's your name?
Handsome Dog. They call
Handsome-
me.
Fine to
Hans-
brutal.
Yeah.
They've got cannons, and they like to use it, and they like to fire cannons first, then ask questions second. It's
Just-
anybody in the cannon.
that sounds like an interesting
We'll
idea.
get to it. So, let's go. As I start looking at my
I'm
nice
not
shiny
sure.
We
pants.
need a scientist type guy to rig something up.
I'm not sure this is a ship
Escape
for
cannon.
you if you thought that was a bit.
I'm not sure if the cannon's for escape.
I'm not sure this is the ship for you if you thought, you know.
Do you have an issue with blood?
Oh no, don't get me wrong.
Perfect. Right.
I
What
worked out of
about-
Alcove Island for a
what
bit,
about
but the Navy,
Barbecues.
Scorched flesh.
I love a good seaweed barbecue. There's a kid round here called Luke, Wirt, you should see.
He's our cook.
He just looks at you and goes,
Oh, he's his son, by the way.
I'm now just getting a nervous tick where I'm just putting my hand inside.
Handsome dog,
Right.
you're our quartermaster.
excellent. And are you looking for just 2 more randoms?
We need a bosun. And just 2 random sailors.
Absolutely, we need a bosun. Bosun and a carpenter.
He's going to be
or a
here.
bosun that is a carpenter.
So Handsome Dog's
To
in
do any
your
repairs.
cabin on looking at charts and things. I think I might have to make some furniture.
So we need
Table full of
we,
maps.
we need a
Why did you turn into Joe Pesci?
right. We need a bosun stroke carpenter now. Is there one of them?
There is. Roll a dice. Roll 2d20. I'll let you roll. I'll let you name him this time because I keep coming up with dogs. So the name is getting ridiculous now. It's the whole family
The
of
whole
dogs.
family.
It's his cousin.
14 and 1.
See, brilliant. Okay, so yeah, you hire someone if you want him. He's got the smallest beard, and they call me Wee Beard. I'm a good bosun. I am.
We did.
I take a little snip.
And he's
No,
got
of course
like
he's got a
a
small
mohawk as well.
Smells of wheat.
Yes, sorry. So I was in a bar last night. Weird bar. I collapsed and then woke up with a halfling peeing in my face. I went to punch him, but he said it's good for the beard. So
Okay.
I thought I'd argue with it. And again, how am I going to describe this again? I failed a perception check, sir, and an insight check, and his deception check was great. Mine, so I believed him.
Where is the boys having this conversation?
He's now on your ship, but
Right, yeah, but
But
is
he
it-
was on your
no,
dock,
does he
yeah.
happen to be right there? Is that the guy?
It's this one.
it's
Damn
this
it.
one. But
Okay.
he was here. He was near you. I've just put him there. Just
Right,
for-
yeah, I started to, as I'm having this conversation, and I start walking him around, and that's the opening. Let's go. Okay, we've got
So if you've got
one
your 10 crew,
proviso.
No, I need 2 more sailors.
One proviso.
who have you got on your
If you're
ship?
getting on this ship and
I've
staying
got
on it.
Work the Cook, Mad Dog, who's great with the time, and Golden Dog.
Handsome Dog.
He's just a normal sailor.
And you've got
I've got Wee Beard, Bosun Carpenter, Handsome Dog, Quartermaster. I need 2 sailors.
oh, you need 2 more. Okay, because yeah.
And
Well,
I've
sorry.
rolled a
so-
17 and a 9.
Let me just get this one down. We turn to Walker. 17. Okay.
It's very brief, don't we?
On this, Pretty Patches turns up, and he's wearing the most prettiest outfit ever.
That's alright, you go with a
No.
newer film.
No, I was going to go. Well, I was going to go with that one.
The upper
Pretty
management.
Patches.
Quite bosh that one.
10 and 9. No, 10 and
Yeah.
6. 10 and 6 for the next one.
And then you hire a guy called. He comes across and he looks quite like the 3 others you hired, but it's like it's come to pass. Oh, I'm their cousin. I am Thirsty Dog. They call me.
Thirsty Dog. It's good to have family on board.
Yes.
I should actually be. Why am I doing more posh? It's like I'm Thirsty Dog. I am.
Yeah, seems reliable.
Okay, yeah. Lovely.
Okay,
So
over
that's
to
our
Wonka.
crew.
I was walking on talking to the one with the short beard that smelled the tea.
Yep.
It goes, yep. One proviso for you to stay on board.
Stay on board.
You want this job, yes? What?
Well, as you're hiring them, when they're walking, you're like, gee, they look drunk. But as soon as they get on ship, it's rocking. They're like,
There's normal.
we prefer staying on board, sir. It's all down to you, because I hate being a landlubber. Yeah. This is
Brilliant.
great. I can stay on board. Yeah,
So you want to stay on board here, yes?
definitely. If I can be
Perfect.
on ship.
I did pre-roll that and then she's played wrong stuff. Dirty Twee, and I just literally kick him through there and into the ocean and go, have some general hygiene.
Which one's this one?
Get back
The
on.
one that
Wee
smells
Beard.
like wee.
Yeah, now get back on board.
As he comes back up, have you got a plank yet?
I was enjoying.
As he scrambles up the side of his ship,
You come up the
he's like,
the
says
net,
2 things. He's like,
rope net.
bloody rude, that half lying to me. And he's like, probably you want to get a gangplank. And 2 planks actually, a gangplank and a walking plank.
Well, you can just make people walk the gangplank, because when you're out at sea, you're not going to use the plank.
Oh, not a posh ship then.
Our execution planks are completely opposite to our boarding.
Coming from a man that had a halfling piss on his face.
And is now completely drenched.
I think you are the last person on board our ship to be commenting on whether it's posh or not.
Good point, sir. Aye, sir. That's a very good point.
Just on finances, how much does quartermaster get paid?
Courtmaster is free, and bosuns are free.
11. What about
Free
normal
gold.
sailors?
No,
Free gold per day.
Free days,
from
love to
sailors.
see.
Yeah.
11, 12, 13, 14. So that's 15 gold per day
Yeah.
for the crew, okay?
Okay. Who has the highest? Because I've just got to work out some crew quality. Who has the highest charisma modifier?
Ain't gonna be me.
It's going to be me or Shell. Are you a
Yeah.
wizard or a sorcerer?
I'm a wizard.
Harry.
Because our chances the
No,
crew can meet
I
you if you
haven't
let the
got
quality
my
go
What
down
is it?
too low.
+1.
We haven't exactly picked from top tier yet, promotion.
What's yours
Plus
must
two.
yours plus
Yeah.
2. So your crew quality is 2. So that's cool. That's about average would
Yeah,
be
I'm
1.
only
To
a
be
plus
honest,
1, so it's
all
just
pretty
nice.
good. So-
While we're on the finances, all of the
The topic can be it's 5.
Yeah, but it can go up throughout the quality of the game. It can get it to 10.
Whereas my charisma gets higher, surely though.
As the crew, as you're more loyal to the crew and you do things to the crew.
Sing them a song
things
every
will
now and
happen.
again.
There'll be
Fine.
things that happen during the game that go up. But let's have a look. Where is it? Because you've got a cook on board, haven't you?
10.
Yeah.
So that will, as you've got a specialised cook, that
Only
will
knows how to cook seaweed.
affect your.
I think the boy knows.
He's 10.
He's anything like his father here,
Yeah. That, so hang on.
Was that a throwaway compliment?
So
backhanded, I think.
Yeah, that's the word I was after.
okay.
Yeah.
So
that's
that
the word I
way
was after.
+1 to on 3. You don't have a surgeon. The surgeon will obviously improve your quality of your crew. We can get that later
Well, they
on.
can't get any worse.
Do you have a designated captain? I know it's probably going to be one of you
Nice.
three.
The 3 of us, I think.
Do you have the shared captain duties?
Do you mean?
Yeah.
Do you mean when we're not on board?
Would you class this ship as having a captain? Because ships don't have to have captains.
I would say we run it together.
So you class as a captain. That gives you a +2 to your crew. So your crew quality is 5, which is damn good. That's actually really good. You can give them
All
shore
good
leave as well.
bastards.
Shore leave will increase.
Okay.
If you treat them well,
Do we get anything extra special because I am a sailor?
no. You just the fact that you can be classed as a captain. So
You're just not calling out absolute gibberish.
Can I just
Yeah.
can I just ask all of the supplies that we got for food, rations, everything else, and all the supplies that we
So you're going to need to
like
stock
the
your ship now.
The silks and all that. What I need to know is
Trade goods.
The trade goods. I need to know how much all that's cost.
We need
Okay.
to know what we've got as well.
For now, if you want to just say you're stocked up with trade goods in your ship, you guys can decide that later on.
Yeah.
200 gold worth of trade goods.
Yeah, just do 200 gold worth of trade goods, 200 gold,
Okay, so let me just write
And-
this down.
food.
Ship infantry. Hang on. Right, trade goods. $200 gold.
Yeah,
Supplies.
trade goods. You've got 200 gear worth of trade goods.
So that's food, water, supplies. How many weeks supplies? How much of a supply do you want on the ship
Initially, 'cause you can stock up.
initially?
I think if we get for a week's supply,
A week's supply,
yeah,
1 week. How much will that be?
Are you just buying basic stuff?
and then
Food
we
and water,
get
yeah.
alcove wear bad.
So that's about 2 days worth away. Alcove thing. So if you want a week's worth, it's going to be like, let's say, a gold per person per day. So there's 10 of you, so that's 10 gold per day.
70 gold.
70 gold. And then water, half, let's make it 30 gold. So a week's worth of supplies, 100 gold.
100
For
gold
10 crew.
for 1 week.
Yeah, I write it down. Because I need to remember this for...
So 100 gold for 1 week.
Can you make a note of this somewhere?
I am.
Yeah, thank
For
you.
1 week for 10 crew.
Yeah, 100 gold, week's worth of supplies. Basic supplies. Yeah. So we're making that up as we go along.
Also,
Luxury liner, are we? Caviar all round.
a chest of good clothes.
So I'm going to put you guys...
How much will that be?
on your
Chest
ship.
of good clothes. We've got a chest full of good clothes
Oh, I
for all
see.
of
How much are
occasions.
some nice clothes?
How much for some nice shows? So I was on the price list, I've just flipped it away.
No, I haven't finished
About
it.
a couple of silver a person.
I should give you a copy of this price list, I think, and I just keep hold of the magical item. I'll have this as well. High-end clothing?
Yeah.
High-end clothing, so the list down. Careful, look careful.
Oh, hello, Dad.
I'll put you in the...
You know I'm not going to warm up to you, right?
Can I try and persuade the market seller to get a cheaper price?
Can indeed. Let's go to the market. Okay, so we are in... Okay. You're like, hello, what are you after? What are you buying? What are you selling?
What have you seen?
What are you...
7
Are you in the material market? Like a tailor market?
times 15 is 105.
I have a new crew of built 10 crewmen, 10 sailors. I need some nice high-end clothing in a chest for them.
A uniform, sir. Suits you. Oh, uniform, sir. For sailors. Oh, a crew. Oh, suits you, sir.
Yeah.
Suits you. As these guys just rushing from the back room. He wasn't there. You literally did it with like, and there's sort of 2 of them, and they've got measures. They're sort of.
So,
Oh,
Oh. Yes. It would suit me, sir.
silk, sir. Silk.
I mean, if we're going on what you could loosely call law and after the bar show, now going, if you started saying suit you, sir, and that, it generally freaks them out. I think there's only been one sketch where they've had a guy play it back.
It was
Already there. Ironically, the bloke that played Jack Sparrow.
It was Jack Sparrow himself.
Yeah, it was, wasn't it?
So I think actually I'm okay.
Can I? Is there? I've lost the. Have you got the
will to live.
pen?
What?
Oh no, I've covered up. I've got. Sorry, I know we share this one sometimes.
Yeah, I need, some. I suppose some kind of uniform.
Sir? Yes. Okay. And otherwise, this will go on forever. Yeah, that's fine. They have. It is. You just look behind there. Are just reams and reams of material and anything. It will take a week, sir. Maybe we can come back in a week. We can get it ready. If you have, let me know the spec, the size, and the. It wouldn't be to fit per crew. It would just be very average size kind of thing.
That's right.
What kind of size are your crew, sir?
Are you with? Are we all together? Because I was.
I don't know.
Most of them are average size, man. Medium.
Medium, sir. Oh yes. Yeah. Yeah.
We have got one that's only 10.
And there is, yes, the
Don't worry
cabin,
about him.
the cabin boy.
Cabin
Yes.
boy now, I see.
Is a boy of the cabin? Or
Yeah,
should we
normally-
call him the Ranger's boy?
You're calling him overboard, you keep carrying on. You're having way too much fun with this.
As the hour passed, yeah.
I call him the anchor.
It's from because the market's fairly near. You hear it hasn't yet. You would hear a din in a minute.
Okay.
You got 10 minutes to go to the hour from when. No, you haven't tell. You got about half hour. You gave it 10 past, so it's 10 to.
So how much are these clothes going to cost?
I should say yes.
Yes. How much for the clothes?
Alignment.
Give me a 10 gold deposit now, sir, and we can work this out for next week when they're ready.
Sure.
It's now daytime, so it's like 10 o'clock.
10 to start. Deposit, okay.
Okay,
So
so
it'd probably be roughly 12 gold per man. How about we say it's 10? 10 gold per man.
like the cut of your jib, sir. Jib? You want all that jib? Oh.
I can run that out, sir.
So that is 70 gold altogether for the 7 crew, because we've got our own clothes, haven't we?
Yeah.
I tell you what, you throw that chest in, and I don't know, there's some kind of chest that I've got silks in.
Yeah.
Throw that in, I'll give you 100.
Trade gold.
All in.
That sounds perfect, sir.
In fact, I'm sailing away to many different ports. Would you give it to me with the chest for 70? Throw in some of your goods, and I will come back and I will give you the profit that is made.
I'm going to insight check you as a comment. It's going to be really.
Okay.
They wouldn't know spit from kettle. That's a phrase I've just made up, and that is
Yes,
now
I think, yeah.
Would you like
spit from
persuasion?
kettle.
Would you like me to roll a persuasion or a deception?
Yeah, you've got your difficulty score is 8 to beat because that's their that's their insight score. Rolled an 8.
I rolled a 7, but I won't tell you what if I was persuading or deceptive.
Are you
Right.
being honest? As in,
It is going to be 15.
yeah, okay. If you're being honest,
I
like,
don't know either way.
yeah, no, okay, that's fine. The deal is now done.
So we have an accord.
yeah,
So I'll be back. Shall I? You put some of your goods together and I'll take them now. I'll be back in a week for the uniforms.
yeah.
Wonderful.
So you're going to reach out and shake hands.
Yeah.
Both sides of his hand.
Let's shake hands.
Oh,
Shake hands and suddenly.
Is that yours?
No, so I don't know where that come from. Whereabouts are you, Walker? Are you with him when this happens?
I don't know, because I'm out of the room when we changed scene.
Because just out of game, your Balga Devouring is now dead. You killed the
Son
monster.
of a bitch! What happens? How do I know this?
Are you with him when this happens?
I just say I'm just round the doorway.
Every time you
and
open your
so-
Balga Devouring, dust, you look in and you just see it's now just a bag full of dust.
Ah, it's worth it. Never use it anyway. Is it just a bag now? Or did the bag itself just fall off me into a pile of dust?
Well, that is true. What's happened is killed the monster, so anything's destroyed. Destroyed the bag. That thing's went to an astral plane for a bit. Pretty much,
And somehow got back.
and somehow got back. It's cursed. It's travelled. It's had a big long journey. It's been into wherever the monster is,
Holy hell, this
transferred
magic
to an
powerful.
astral plane, and then transferred back. This thing travels.
It's got some mileage on it.
That's still us an hour. And I fry it up and it disappears.
I'm just looking at the floor of this bag of dust. That was one of my favourite things.
It was It was a good fun. You know.
I'm not having a good day.
You're not having a good day. I've got a fucking.
Gained the sun, lost the thing I really cared about.
I just literally go, yeah, but it's kind of your style.
You've gained a son, you've lost a bag of devouring, you know, it swings and
been a
roundabouts.
He might die.
It's been a big day.
I don't know, it's a bit of middle ground.
Yeah.
It's been a really big day, and it's only 10 o'clock.
And as you go, assuming that I meant that like he's dying, that makes it part of the bad thing. I just go, I really love that bag.
I guess we can. Are you heading back to your ship now?
Yes, I think we better
Crew.
set off
Yeah.
Okay, let's have.
before a nearer field turns to dust.
What is your plan here, by the way?
We're going to find
Redfoot.
Redfoot to give him his stupid
Eventually.
spell back
Okay,
that Cillian Nerophil picked up.
so we're at sea.
Did this have anything to do with the negotiations though? When that just materialised after they just made that deal? Just go,
Yeah, it's as though we're shaking hands.
hang on, wait a minute, you're a dead man. You just what?
as it sort of handshake sort of. Oh.
Yeah, well, you shook on it
Yeah.
technically.
Your insight to them as you went out the door, they know, they recognise that item. It's a well-known item in Irene, that thing. And so like, won't be seeing him again, sir. Ooh.
Is that what you hear as we're leaving?
Yeah.
Just go,
Yeah.
won't be seeing me. Oh.
They got our goods.
Shit.
Suits
We'll
him.
be back.
Some of us will.
Okay, are you raising anchor?
Yeah,
Set
and
out,
off we go.
and it's like your man's like, "What I'll do, sir, at 11:20, you'll hear this. Get rid of that thing for around them."
Okay. 11:20.
It's 10:20 now, or 10:30 now because you know
Okay.
10 talking down. So it's
Do it at
10 past. 10 past.
11:15.
10 past. I'll do it at 11. So
Have a little
10
bit of wiggle
past.
room.
It's 10 past. Okay, why do I go posh with the crew? Let's maybe salty sea dogs. Hey, Captain.
You've got the wrong crew in mind.
I'll ring the bell at on the hour, sir. Then
Damn it,
10
wrong
past,
ship.
You need to get rid of it.
No.
No, just a test, sir. Just a test. That'll be what you be hearing. Hooray! Can you put your miniature ship in the middle there for me? Out here.
Yeah.
Well,
And
we have 2 days.
you set sail out of Irendi,
Yeah.
going out the gates. You recognise, if you look down, if you remember, there is the spikes of doom underneath, and they are really close to the surface. Like if you hit this at the wrong tide, it looks like you could impale your ship and do serious damage.
Give it 20 minutes.
As we're signing out, should we take a break?
Yeah, I shall pause it for you.
It gives you plenty of time.
Okay, so we're setting sail. Checking we're on pause. Yeah, setting sail. And he is like, well, okay, we can do 4 hexes a day. So we should get there. Should be there by April. What? Sorry,
This guy's qualified in what? What's
we can do 96
Do you know
miles
Jasper?
a day if we're good. So let's start and see. We don't need to actually do any rolling yet. So saying when we're into combat, the actual sail commands and things. So you just sailing as normal. Is anyone on the lookout for other sailing vessels?
Yeah, where are we all on the ship?
Let's see. You say you're
Nim should be on.
about 24 miles
the nest.
outside of Irendi at the moment.
Nim should be in the nest because he's telepathically linked to Nerophil.
So Nim is going to be your crow's nest.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
we said last time he
Yeah.
pretty much.
Because he's got fantastic eyes and he can just tell Nerophil straight away what's going on.
Okay, so Nim is in the crow's nest.
Also, is on the front, right at the top of the mast at the front.
So he's up here, is he?
Yes, please.
Okay. Rob, you're by mining cannons? I don't know if you want to put any crew down there with you. I've just stuck crew wherever at the moment. Just you down there. He's going to be your cook, so he's at the back here cooking.
How many crew do I have?
That's me here, apparently. That's my NPC character here, Mr. Ravy Hatman.
What have we got here? I've put at least.
You've got 3 cannons, so.
Yeah, how many crew have I said?
You hide 10. Well,
How many spare crew do I have?
10 including us.
yeah. That's up to you guys to decide. If you ever need to do.
How
combat.
many crew did you say, like just standard crew, that don't have positions and such?
There's 3 just normal sailors, but you can't have all of them because we need someone to do the sails and
when
stuff.
it comes to that point in combat.
So
We're not running into anything. I've got no gunners.
you can have he could have 2 though, couldn't he?
To be fair, your son, while he's not cooking, can be classed as a gunner. You
Yeah.
can put him with you.
Planned this, didn't you?
No, this is 100% random. The curse, the pearl.
No. You planned.
The pearl was
with
planned
me.
to drop out of when she said you're meeting Newt. There are certain beats. I didn't plan for you to meet Newt and the seaweed and the pearl.
You mean?
Were. Newt you were.
Right.
And so that happened.
guys-
I wasn't. No one could pick. And
Just go come over
him
with a
being your son-
cannonball and give it to a 10-year-old and go,
Oh, Dad, it's a present for me, Dad. Oh, I like your ball. No.
And also put another sailor down there. Then there's 3 of them, that including you, for the guns. Yeah.
Okay.
Because
By the way,
we will need the rest of them on the.
Because
on
we are
the
now-
top for the
If you heard
sails
that.
and sailing the ship.
hour pass.
Down through the gap I go. Marker, catch. Drop it.
Make a dexterity roll. And then this could be, make a give him the DC. You got to roll an extra, otherwise you drop.
Really? That meant it was a really good throw.
Okay, yeah. So we'll do it minus
16 just for.
So literally, you
shits
can
and giggles.
catch it automatically. Yeah. I mean, you could have dropped it, and it's up to then you if you want to pick it up or leave it and sink your own ship. So yeah.
Brace up.
Just catch in the bag.
Run out the jib.
Where's the rum gone?
It's a light. Easterly wind. So the wind's blowing towards the east, which is where you're heading. So you're making quite good time at the moment. Any are you looking scouring the seas to make Nim's going to be Nim.
Yeah,
I'm going to let you roll for
course.
perception for Nim every hour to see if you see anything. Make a roll. I'll let you know if you see a vessel.
Perception is. It's got passive of 10. What does perception have?
Wisdom.
Yeah.
We've got a.
Probably a bit epic as traffic music, might it?
19.
19. At this hour, he doesn't see anything from his vantage point on you. A yacht, maybe, going towards Irendi, pleasure yacht. Nothing at this distance from Irendi, nothing substantial. Next hour.
You're up. What's up? Yes. Come on, you little
I'm
shit.
on deck.
You give it to your son.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's got a cannonball now. He's got that.
Okay, so we're now on 12 o'clock, just so we know as we're sailing. Make
Now,
another perception check for me.
If the boy does not give it, does it return to Walker?
It will return to you, yeah, because of the fish was special.
Fish is dead.
The fish is not dead, but the
That's
fish was
only a
special.
2.
He doesn't see a thing. Perhaps a freak fog rolls in and you don't see anything.
'Cause-
It's got to be him from the
Seagull drops a
Nim.
fish.
yeah.
Nim.
He's distracted. During the hour, there could have been a passing vessel.
Up there, you see.
Yeah, no, that's the whole
There
point.
you
Is whoever's up here is your top of the crow.
Where's we down here, boy?
Newt will assist. That's why I keep saying Newt. I wonder why I keep saying Newt. Okay.
Lee rolled a 14.
Dad! He passes it back to you.
We're not playing catch, you little shit.
Okay, it's now 1 o'clock in the PM. It's
I'm
1300
hearing the-
hours.
I'm hearing the
Bell.
the bell. I appear in a puff of smoke next to you. And
Smoke.
oh no! And you take 3 points down.
You rolled a 6 on your bloody. Oh, you
Are you
idiot!
having a Misty Boots?
Yeah, he just
boot
missed.
off?
No, he just
I
missed a
just
step
missed the
down to
baby.
me. How about he rolled a 6, which causes bloody air effect
force,
damage?
Yeah,
3 points force damage. And I go, oh, sorry, I'm just,
Practicing.
I'm only learning how to use them.
Take your death ball and get out.
and a perception check.
To get advantage because of the other one. No.
Not yet. Yeah, actually, yeah. Let's have perception with all the times that Luke's up there with Nim. You can have perception advantage on it. That'll be how we work out.
Yeah.
Across the port bow, there is a merchant ship.
Okay.
You see a merchant ship going towards Irene.
There's a merchant ship on the port bow.
Okay.
Should we leave it?
We don't have time for this.
We've got
Knowing
to
that
get rid
that
of the,
thing's going to come back to
Yeah.
me.
we've got to get rid of the death ball.
I was thinking maybe we could use it on.
No.
Leave it here.
What, and then what? Then figure out where it is in the bottom of the ocean when we're coming back.
No, it will return to me.
Oh, if only you
Not
had
the
an underwater boat.
Not the boat. Oh, the stuff on the
That's
boat.
a point. We should have probably tied the underwater boat to the back of this.
Looking around, so it's the same way I'm looking at the planks going. I knew I forgot something.
I'm sure we'll return to Irene.
Yeah, that's it. No one, I'll as a DM, no one will get out. Just,
It's on the boat.
It's been slung
Yeah.
again. It's got his padlock on.
I mean, not like a merman would go in. No.
It's been one of those days, let's face it.
Yeah.
Shall we just assume that this keeps being passed on?
No, because if you forget. So okay, so you're leaving the merchant ship sail into Irene.
Mm-hmm.
We're not fully crewed
I need
or
to know who's got it and who's.
fully combat effective yet. Frankly, I don't want to piss off our main source of cannons just yet, ideally.
1400 hours, sir.
Go for it.
Oh, if I
Oh, wait.
must.
Yeah, you're just chucking it around on the top deck now.
Okay.
2. I appear next to you. Give me that.
Suddenly,
Have you just blown your 2 misty steps for the day?
Yeah.
Right, just the
I'm
reference.
not going to use it.
Yeah, yeah.
Otherwise, am I?
Don't know, you might want to swim and get back.
What's happening?
sailing in. Here's a ship looking much like you, flying a pirate banner.
Black
You
flag.
recognise that from the skull and crossbones from here. What pirate banner ship that is? They're all slightly different. What's Nim's sight like? Set long distance sight. Has anyone bought a telescope?
Right. Got a compass. That's it.
We should have
Nim and
compasses over here.
We have-
Nim and New have got fantastic eyesight. They're
Have they?
magic.
Can they see distances? That's cool. Make a
Yes.
get him to look at the.
I'll pitch him this time.
Yeah, go for it. Let's do it. Let's give him
Um,
perception.
Give him a bit of advantage.
Yeah, see what he sees. Yeah,
10. What's the best?
he's not sure. He's like sort of tells you that he sees a skull. Maybe the skull is underneath. There's a skeletal foot that may be red. There's definitely red in this flag.
Is that on our port bow?
That is. So, let's dip into the combat for this game, which I've totally forgotten.
Why are we going into combat?
Is it engaging us?
Because it's engaging you.
Oh, is it? Oh.
It's a pirate ship that's now engaging you. It thinks you're a merchant vessel.
What flag are we flying?
The Tempest.
Oh, Ted's not happy with this, apparently.
Teddy, shut up!
That's a muffled noise because he's got a cannonball in his mouth. He's already got the reload ready for him.
Have you been practicing him as a loader? Because you can have him as a. I'll
Yes.
give him as a. You can't fire the cannon. I'll let him be a.
No, of course he
member
can't
to
fire,
load
but,
it.
but you can bring the balls over.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a dog fetching,
Yeah.
but I kind of like this
Yeah.
synergy of it.
We need to run our cannons onto our port side,
Is there a way of letting him know that we've got his ball of death?
which is left.
I don't know.
Or cannons onto our port side,
There's
which
possibly-
is left.
Because yeah, but is it him? It's not a definitive yes or no. It's just there is a pirate flag with red. Could be a foot. We don't know.
How
I'll
far?
write a
How
quick
far
note.
away are they?
Literally
That we can
that
judge.
pace. That pace. There.
Well, could we?
So I've
As I said, could we see if they've got their cannons to bear?
hello,
Yes, the sides are open. The flaps
They've
are
opened the
open.
flaps,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
I've written a note. If
So your
I'm
crew are
going to write a
now
note. Is if Captain Redfoot is on the ship,
going into combat.
we've got something
Cruise
of
nav.
interest. I roll it up round a rock, give it to Newt. He flies over because
We
he
get
can
attached it to a
fly.
cannonball
How
then.
far away is that?
Oh god, now you're asking me to go from a abstract concept of a square for ship combat to far enough that it will take a while to get over there and a while back.
Right, so
So
he
if you
flies
remove Newt
over
from-
there.
The
He,
original space, what's the movement
he
speed
drops-
of the ship based on each
I
flag?
abstracted it to one square. So a 10 foot per square. Maybe it's just otherwise you end up with a board that's like hundreds of feet.
Yeah.
You know, I'd be in my back garden where you're like.
We say, I don't know, 20.
so he drops
20 foot
it to the person that's standing on the back. Hopefully, someone in charge here.
So we'll do it as it's coming towards him though. Cannons get launched at him as he's flying over.
Dexterity.
Well, it's got some
Yeah.
precision
He's got-
shooters, isn't
he's
there?
got plenty of
Well, they're seeing something coming towards. They bought a telescope and they came back.
So every time you say telescope, it just doesn't ring right.
Don't hit him.
He's hit. It's up to you to dodge.
Jesus Christ, that's precision.
No!
All right, you want me to
You see
make?
him come flying back attached to him.
You want me to
cannonball.
make a sailor type combat roll here for him? Let's be fair. What's a sailor? You got the sailor cards for you, haven't you?
I haven't got any sailor cards.
No, Liam's got.
Because Liam got the crew cards. That's
Did I
right.
see
I've got
say
mine.
sailor? That's all.
Yeah, I've got a quick
Alright.
card.
Cool. I've got some here as
I'm
well.
going to put that dice in there.
And this.
I went through my cards earlier, so no, I haven't.
Terrible dice roll that was.
I wasn't. There we go. That's what I want.
Oh,
The keys. That was lovely on camera for people with
Sorry about
earphones.
It's because I've just.
That's immersion.
Okay, yeah, I do need sailor because I've got it here. Captain.
So
Okay, I've got the crew sword.
the big question obviously is,
So
yes,
one of
they
them,
fire
this
some
one
approach
hits
you,
you. So
right? But they're in range.
that's right. 7. So luckily, what's he's Newt's. They're in range to hit you, by the way. The cannons on this board, there is no out of range of cannons. Since we go to combat,
Oh.
you're in range per cannon on the ship. Just to keep it simple.
Oh, no, you should keep it simple rather than the fact that I have like the ability to have stupid ranges now and it means nothing.
No, yeah, it kind of does negate that. Well, there is the abstract thing where I'd let you do the whole thing before we get to combat. You would see them. There'll be a that's why I was doing the perception.
Yeah.
You'd see them before
Oh,
we go
I was
into
saying is that
combat.
if I use
So
like
what happens?
sharpshooter, it'd be like,
What's Newt's armor class?
What would that be on here?
Top right hand side. Let's have a look at his card.
14.
Thank goodness for that. I can remember it was 10. I literally rolled a 10, so it whizzes past in that cannon.
So
And so
he
Luke
carries
gets
on.
there.
He carries on. He drops the rock with a note
and flies back. That's
and
it.
flies back. He drops it.
They swinging cutlasses at him, just swinging them, trying to get him. But he's too high to go. I'm thinking of Sinbad when they're trying to get the harpies, and then I've got to watch those films. Anyway, as a side, and he goes back. So as he goes back, Beck says, I'm going to allow because he's fleety. He's not a siege weapon.
Nat 20.
Oh,
Because Cannons do 44 points of damage. That would be
a true Nat 20.
Luke doesn't
I saw
die
it.
as
I
such. He
saw
goes
it.
back to his. He doesn't
done.
die. Luckily, he goes back. He should have to spend a whole another day doing the ritual again to summon him. But
Just
that
match
would
his
still
speed.
would upset my
Now
wife,
just
and
attach
then
his
I'd
ball.
be in the doghouse all night. I probably wouldn't get
we've all
dinner.
had a long rest, haven't
No, 'cause
No.
it's around the same day. Wasn't
Yeah,
we? No, we all slept
Well,
on
we
the
was going to
boat.
start.
yeah.
Did
You
it
slept in the
actually?
boat. Yeah,
So
overnight.
that would've
You
been
would have
long
done. Yeah, I do apologise. You all have. Yeah, your boat is considered
Apart from me,
a long
because-
rest place. It's not like you're camping out on the beach, were you? No, that's fine.
Yeah, apart from me, where you bloody Mrs. stepped me, because that was after, wasn't it?
That was yeah.
So, that
So
was
all your
three-
spells are back,
that
by the
was
way. So,
3,
yeah.
4
Yeah,
points
I
of
know
damage.
And any health.
So Newt's back.
So what was your
So-
note you dropped on there?
Mr. Stu.
If Captain Redfoot is on board,
Mm-hmm.
we
Oh,
have
one
got
thing.
something he will be very interested in.
Bloody hell, you haven't specified what.
Just something vague.
You vaguely hear, make a hearing perception check to see if you can hear the voice travel over the.
Yeah.
7. That's no good, is it? I'm rolling really bad and then really great.
You said you'd done 3 points of damage to me, didn't you?
Yeah,
On that.
it was.
Yeah. So I've adjusted.
Okay, what did everyone get on the hearing? So you won't because you're in the hole.
19.
You hear. Of course, you got something you're interested in. Cargo.
Hold up the black pearl.
Lower anchor. Prepare to be boarded.
It's big. I'm not going to see it.
So, are you going to start firing back? Let's have. We're going to have to go into your initiative right now.
Bastards.
So, dedicate how many went to your sails, how many went to your cannons. So, if they're sails, just leave them up on deck. If they're cannons, put them on the next board down.
Can you just tell me again just how this pearl works?
Okay, so we have 2 phases.
Yeah.
This is what the ship phase is, your ship crew phase is. So this is where you to know what your action's going to be, pretty much standard.
I asked how the pearl works.
Oh, the pearl?
Yeah.
Every hour, whatever holds it.
Wherever it is at that time, it
Yeah.
basically dissolves. For lack of a better
They
thing.
turn into
and then
dust.
it teleports back
It teleports to the owner, who picked it up for a very specific fish.
to the... Right.
It was a very magical fish.
Okay.
It died itself, but somehow managed to affect the curse. So
Can we chuck
What?
it over there onto their ship?
get close enough.
What time is it? How long until it's going to trigger again?
Right, so it's going to trigger again at 10 past 3, and you are at sort of 20 to 3, so you've got about half hour worth.
Okay.
I don't know how, but I just.
I was going to shout and go,
It's the second
I've got a
one,
really
that one.
stupid idea.
It still
I need
could
that
work.
pearl back.
Try it anyway, he's after it, you throw it on board. That could be a way just to...
I'm shouting it down the cannon.
There you go.
I just got to hit the target, but then
That's the craziest idea.
it will end up in the middle of the ocean or stuck in their ship until it blows the ship, disintegrates the ship, then it will teleport back to you. Hence why I asked what it
I'm
would do.
standing here having this argument.
That's why I asked, and that's
With
how it
Dan.
works.
Now, Gunnerman River Fire, it is your choice. You go for it.
Want this thing off my ship?
Although I believe we have to hand it back to him.
We haven't got confirmation these are there.
If he picks it up and claims ownership back, though, surely.
I want to know how it knows that you're the owner, and
We
when
meant...
in
Oh,
proxy
yeah.
to him, it goes, oh, there you are.
If it goes over onto his ship and he picks it up and claims back ownership, that's it, isn't it?
Until I hit him with the face with it at high velocity.
So?
So if that cannon's over,
Yeah.
and if Captain Redfoot's on the ship and he picks it up and claims back ownership,
So-
isn't that it?
Could be if he picks it up, but then you run the risk of it being embedded into the ship and no one.
Well, that's what I'm
finds
wondering
it
is,
and
does the Pearl somehow know who it's meant to belong to, but it can't figure out
if it's
where
in
they
the
are
ha-
for
if
some
it's
reason?
in Redbeard's hand, just to say.
Right, so he has to actually handle it.
Yeah,
it's not
in
just
his
going, where the hell's he gone?
I mean, you
okay,
can-
you'll do, and you're now my owner for
if
the
it's
bit.
sunk into his hull, as it were, you make a direct hit, and
Yeah, so if I destroy that
then
ship,
that hour hits. Yes, but then
That's
the
gonna
Pearl
be-
then reverts back to.
and then you're the permanent owner.
And then Redbeard drowns and.
Yeah, I'm the permanent owner.
You're the permanent owner
Yes.
of this.
But does it, well, it hasn't killed him, so if it's got his permanent owner, it doesn't
Does
kill
that
that
mean
owner.
the full curse with?
Yeah, does it move over? If he
you've got
dies,
fish
do you,
curse.
do you actually keep it and
Do
it
you
doesn't
have
kill
full
you?
curse, or do you just remain the fish curse, which is the worst curse? The other curse is
Yes.
not that bad a curse.
How much do you want to bet on this one?
Bear in mind we did this last time. Rob ended up with a
Because
sizable curse.
let's face it, you'd enjoy that thing not killing you, but you could utilise it for other things.
I would, yeah.
Exactly. Just go. This is the discussion we're having. Well, it's all theory right now, but let's face it, it didn't kill him. But if he dies,
If I give the order,
Yeah.
is there any bonus from me giving the order?
we discussed this last time, didn't we? I can't remember what
Yeah.
you said.
Don't you have
You
one
can you
charisma?
can give a command order.
You can, yeah.
So you have to pass a charisma test, which is 10, and it adds 2 to your initiative. So you attack first. So
Is that just a saving throw, charisma saving throw, or is it just it doesn't matter?
yeah. And by the way,
It's 16.
I've written my orders down here beforehand, so I haven't taken that order because I actually forgot about it until we took break now. Because our ships are, just so you know, our ships are evenly matched. I've got to put that down. The difference is they've got a full crew of 40, so they're going to have more to play with.
Yeah.
16.
But I didn't take that, so our initiative is the same.
Okay.
So with that, you pass it, so you gain +2 to your initiative on your card. Which mine is 3, yours would be 3, so yours is now 5, so you go first in this order anyway.
Fire.
Considering our angle right now, do I actually have a cannon online with that ship?
You have 2. You put 2 on that side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know I did tell you to
Yeah,
man on cannons to.
I might think.
You did, you have 3.
Four.
That was a thing that happened before combat as well, so it's 3 that side. So if you got 3,
Yeah, that makes sense. So I'm trying to get this when I'm looking over at the way the
Shit.
ship is aiming at me,
See,
and then
this
turn
is
it
why-
onto that, and then know where my cannons
just so you
are.
know,
Yeah.
this is why you don't refer to ships as left and right, because as a sailor, I'm facing that way, we're going that way.
Yeah.
You're facing this way, going this way. So to me, if I said to your left,
Yeah. Who's left?
you're like.
Yeah.
So if I say to the port, you know the port to your.
Yeah.
Is,
Okay.
I got something from my dad in his naval days.
And no, that's starboard.
that's why I deliberately put that there right at the beginning when
if
we were
I
at
go
nautical.
like this, that's starboard, that's port.
Now
That's
we're
why
doing
I
this
said
more public. Keep it
cannons to
home.
port.
In the room, I've got a starboard green light, which is a green and red, and so I've got a starboard green light to where it would be if I was on the
Yeah.
ship facing forward, because I could ever remember. So it's just there.
And for those that want to check, I did give the order of cannons to the port. So
You
Yes, it
did.
You did right back earlier on before we even.
So
did
off
this.
we
Right.
go.
I can only fire one cannon at a time.
Basically, if you hear this music and it's cheering in game-wise, that means we're locked into combat, and so we're in this
I
rule
can get
set.
on with it.
Yeah, yeah.
As I give the order, I'm going to pull out Rory Barbosa's flaming blade
Cool.
and point it at the ship and
Fire! Oh.
You just hear from down the bottom, go, no one wants to live forever anyway, can I just dump that down the cannon?
This has an unusual fire. It's like slightly more red than fire kind of thing. I should point out. So it's very distinct.
what?
The flame.
Barbosa's blade.
Yeah, that would be spotted, well spotted.
It's just the
I would
one,
imagine.
just the one cannon, yeah.
3 cannons. So you make.
Fire them all at once.
You can't do a broadside. You need a full. You have
Well,
to roll.
that's why I was asking. Now, what cannons have
Also,
actually got?
we,
So you've got 3 cannons. So you roll you for normal
Yeah.
attack, and you can roll for your sailors, and they're plus 3.
Oh, I see. You got a change on the mode.
Yeah, so
Well,
it's basically 3 range attacks. Your attack.
I was only
and
asking
2
that
NPCs.
because I wanted to prioritise, especially that roll.
Okay, that'd be your roll. would it?
That is because of my longbow stuff. Additional to that, it's 27 to hit.
Yeah, that
Which is. That's why I was asking. Is it in every individual cannon now? Because I wanted to make sure that roll was definitely at this one.
Yeah, it's definitely that. So, so that shoots off.
Have this, you bastard. Special delivery.
That will be like a cannon, won't it? So it'll be- Are you going to roll for damage or just take the average?
When you remind me how
If
it
it's
works.
that size, that's not. Is that probably the size?
I would.
of it?
Yes,
That's
isn't it?
not
No, it's
much.
going to take.
It's a large target.
What is that? Like an 8 ounce? That'd be an 8 ounce cannonball,
I'm going to.
probably.
Yeah. So what do you want it
Depends
as?
on the size.
Damage of a cannonball
No,
or
so
damage?
it's that size. The bow is that size.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's not. I'm not firing that as the cannonball. It is in front of the
It's
cannonball.
still going to do some damage,
Yeah,
isn't
so
it?
it's going to basically just
Yeah.
hopefully launch out in a straight way.
So what I mean is, do you want to roll 8d10 or do you want to just take the average, which is 44?
Just to get this bit.
I'm
done.
always going to take the average to.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's less hassle right now.
Unless there's a specific shot, and I'll announce.
The only
before
thing
take
I
the
want to
15.
know is what's the time as it goes on now. Because I've just basically dropped a landmine on them.
That is fine. Okay. So 500. He turns to 400.
We'll complicate this further down the line when we're more familiar with
56. Okay.
the different kind of shot.
So it's got over there.
Yeah. Okay. 2
I hit
more
the
shots.
target, yeah.
2 more shots. Where do you want it hit? Because that's such a high roll. You can have it. Where will
I
you?
want to stick it into the centre mast, and that ideally.
So quite near. You can see a captain up above on the rear mast. So where Shell is. Imagine that. So-
That would not be able to rip that sail down. No, just
Yeah, but if it embeds itself in the mast, you might see it.
So I'll let you pick the target. Yes. If you.
yeah. It's basically just,
But this one here would be.
say for argument, it's basically just smash into here.
So
and
you don't want it on this one here,
Yeah,
where
you
he
want
is.
it on the back one, where the captain is.
Assuming he's actually.
He's
Yeah,
on the.
but-
He's on the wheel.
He's on
Oh,
the
we
wheel.
can see him.
He's doing the helm command.
Oh yes, straight behind him, and a load of
Just
shrapnel
with
over
that,
him.
so I've written down the orders. He took a helm
Right,
order.
okay, I'm with
Just
you.
so you know,
Right.
you would see him. You'd be able to see him.
Yeah.
at distance.
Okay. Yeah.
Because
Special
then,
delivery.
because then if it's Redfoot, he'll see that it's the Black Pearl.
Provided he hasn't got a cannonball stuck it all the way through. Right. Okay. And the others are going to fire
Yeah,
straight away.
do their shots as well. Does anyone read
16.
Norse code? That one misses. Hang on. Is that with their +3?
+3.
Yeah, they get +3 each.
What did I say to you?
16.
16. So it'll be 19.
Yeah, that
Everything
hits.
else
I was about to say 16 will miss. Will go wide. Oh,
So that's a 23.
yeah.
20. Yeah.
400 and. Okay, cool. And another one?
That was by. Okay, it's 23.
23,
Yeah,
so that one-
Yeah, I rolled them. Right.
You get +2.
6. +3 for the
Oh, and I
For
added
my
that.
command.
Oh, that was for the
yeah, yeah.
initiative.
No,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
that's why
everything.
that made you act
everything
faster,
here anyway.
Okay.
Yeah, everything here anyway.
Can I give another order?
So has anything
300.
happened? Has he noticed anything?
Right, we've gone slightly out of sync here because what I've done is done the combat. So we're going to go to another phase. You can now move your ship because you've got your sail commands.
After I fired, can I give command to reload and all that stuff? Obviously,
Yeah,
it's going to take a
because
turn away.
you're now a turn downward. So I don't know how many sail commands you had going.
To be honest, all we want to do is keep going straight forward, and that should bring us all those cannons into line.
Okay, so move yourself forward. Make a sail command
Performance check on it?
strength check for each person doing the sail command.
Oh, it's strength, yeah.
We've got 1, 2, 3, 4.
4? Okay, yeah. Don't know if you all want to roll one and Liam rolls 2, just
What dice we're rolling?
D20
D20.
And
And-
+1.
+1.
Oh, that rolled out. Sorry. I'll do that again.
17, a 13.
Oh,
7.
No, 1. Okay, you move 2 squares forward in this round, so that would be your turn done on this.
So, what was that? Mine was successful, so we moved
2 squares, yeah, 2 successes. 2 fails, so you don't move. Okay,
I'll just shout out from the top. They're going, how many cannons they got?
so. 20.
Useful tactical information, you know, I've only got 3.
Roll 2.
Any more than 3 is probably going to be too many then.
Anything more
I don't
than
think
one's
red rules.
bad.
There is an average rule I'm going to have to read, so I've dedicated 22 sailors to the South Command, which I'll deal with in a minute.
No, because I'm not going to recommend broadsiding if they've got more guns than us.
So then would you just do an average roll?
Yeah, for that, which I'll work out later on. I have a read, but I'm probably will roll them. Okay, so I'm going to broadside because there's a full cannon thing. At this time, it's all happening simultaneously. He's not seen what's embedded behind him. I rolled a dice for it.
I'd have to ask-
He's standing there with Barbosa's blade.
Yeah, he knows that. That might have made him thirsty for the blade at the moment.
I would argue you'd have to turn your ship a little bit broadside.
So,
We're not directly in line.
that's right. That's as long as in the 45-degree marker from this square here. That's the front
Yeah,
ship.
sure.
I always thought the cannons basically went through the hole, but then
So
they're
now
pretty
we
much
should
straight.
broadside in.
If you had enough cannons, you need all your cannon slots filled. So
Okay.
all cannons, yes. Attack rolls are made with disadvantage. Every take disadvantage. Every one is rolled. Okay, so let's have a look with 1 fail. Oh,
Must be wrong.
You're not rolling well.
it's because I'm rolling disadvantage.
I've got an
Oh,
achievement
come on.
there. No idea what that.
This is shocking.
Well, you
If I
missed
wasn't, if I wasn't rolling disadvantage, this would be the best thing ever. If I'd have just shot these individually. This dice is going in the bin.
You have faulty cannons! You should have shined them!
And my last one.
See, shiny cannons, best cannon.
Okay, so broadside comes your way. 8 cannons swinging down to your. And somehow, not one hit. It flies through. One even goes through a cannon port that is now empty because you've loaded it. Gone through, and outside the other cannon falls.
I turn around and laugh and to the crew and go, "Ha! The blessings of Calater are with us." Got the ship blessed, didn't I?
Yeah. Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! That's what that was all about. I know I'm rolling at disadvantage, but the odds are with 8 dice at disadvantage, one should hit.
You just shout out for
Does he
it. We're a
see the
ghost ship!
stupid black thing?
Oh, if I carry on any commands and helm actions are taken at disadvantage. So I'm at D.
Okay.
D.
Are they in close enough range of that just to hear someone really shout loud? This is. Or just sort of as it travels through the. It's going, you can't hit us, we're a ghost ship!
So he is going to. I'm going to do the average.
Has
How far away are they?
Probably chasing us now.
That far.
Has he
How
seen
far
that-
is that, though?
20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 60, 70, 80 foot. 80 foot. Let's go 80 foot.
so he hasn't seen the black pearl in the mast yet.
At this round, he has. Yeah, so okay. So let's do that part now. So I
He
rolled
got
for his
hit by a
perception and
cannon.
hitting that. He has now seen it, and if you want to, you can sort of hear him sort of say, "We got it, boys. We got it."
Yeah, how did you get it? Think about it!
Now it's up to you how you do this next round. If you want to, because they seem to be now.
Is it embedded in the boat? In
No,
the ship?
It's in the mast. It was in the mast.
Yeah,
It was in the mast.
what I'm saying is, can you actually extract it, or is he like, oh shit, it's stuck in my ship?
He's still stuck there. He's got it. He's still stuck there, but he's touched it, so the curse has.
Lifted. Do I feel like it's
You
lifted?
instantly feel, yeah, like it's gone. And they still have
He just
movement
knows
left.
he just knows there's an off switch.
If you didn't ask, I would have.
He just knows there's an off switch.
And they carry on their moving like that. And so you get the impression that they've got what they want, and they're.
Right, in future, if anything turns to dust on the floor, don't pick up whatever was inside it. Alright?
You see, who's reminiscing about my bag
Duly
of
noted.
dust on the floor.
Well done, boys.
Yay! I can get rid of the outer. There is a big cheer, and who's keeping key of your crew morale? Do you want me to do that, or
Well,
your crew quality? I'm going to give you 6. You're going to get +1 for that.
everyone will get a bonus when we get to
It's that little first bit of combat where you were massively outgunned. Had full guns, full
It was
17.
the best
Yeah.
thing, I
Yeah.
tell you.
Yeah, that should have been.
That's some perfect rolls.
Yeah, three things into it actually took it down quite a lot. And I can't get over that. Because Liam can see what I'm rolling, so you can see I'm not ganking. I'm like, come on, no. If I did do a broadside, if I'd have rolled those individually,
Yeah.
you would have been you could have been sunk, because everyone was like 19, cool. Oh, 3, cool. 18, cool. Oh, 2.
Brilliant.
Wow.
It was the extremes of. I think they added up to each dice roll. I should have looked at it. I would have been the most luckiest person.
Yeah.
I think they added up to 20, both my dice rolls at each time. So it seemed to be that. It seemed to be 17.
This is the equivalent of like
So that's-
a trawler trying to attack a man of war.
So that's the curse gone now.
It is.
It is. Fuck for that.
You're welcome.
That was
Well done, Walker.
a little mini adventure called A Really Dead Fish.
Well,
Oh, by the way, do you want to see a picture of your son?
Oh, let's have a look.
God, he's getting chained to a queue.
worked. I think.
Sunk her! We sunk her. She's down. I saw it. You said they'd done a lot of damage.
Worked. I think.
Nope.
Probably a very good man is on the cards tonight.
Yeah, absolutely.
Daddy, you were great at shooting your load.
Oh,
Now I know what Mummy said to
leave
me.
it alone, Anira. Leave it alone.
That's what she said.
In fact, I stand at the top going, leave it.
Yeah, that's what I should have done as well.
And then I'd cast dissonant whispers on you and go, that's what she said.
I'd shout back at this guy, no, it's what I should have
He
said.
does 3 points of damage. Psychic damage.
What is with you today?
He's already traumatised by finding out he was a father.
Yeah, he's
I know,
already
it's
showed up next to
brilliant.
me and blown me with a
It's
bloody
brilliant.
air attack. I'm the only one that's taken any damage, and it's by him.
So,
At least I haven't got you on fire.
I literally had a
As
cannonball
this-
come through one side, through where my cannons are, go past,
as this is going on,
and you're not doing me damage.
we're sailing ever onwards towards Alcove Island with the ship and the crew and. Let's have a. Yeah, we ask good camera actions. Oh, and is anyone keeping lookout for ships or anything?
Well, we've got Nim up there.
Because travel by this is effectively travel per hour. We're doing a hex per hour. So I don't know if you want to roll perception for Nim.
Advantage?
Is Newt back on the
Yeah, Newt's always up there.
prow?
Come on, lads, get them
19.
reloaded, start polishing.
19.
Okay, coming towards you is the smallest sailing vessel ever. I might need you to enact a thing now. So I can do it.
What am I getting down?
In the big ship, there's a little ship. There's shipception up there.
I can't even say that.
So if you put him just in front of you, I'll get the crew.
Big crew
Let's see
might be
something.
Inception.
Shipception. Hey!
I can't say that either. I tried.
That's a teeny boat. And where is it appeared?
I've put it there already. It's coming. It's actually coming down from the north. No, it's coming up from the south, going towards the north.
I think they're going to ram us.
So just leave it there for now because it will come about. If you make it coming about, yeah.
Like
in
that?
time.
Yeah.
Okay. Having a look out, what does it look like?
Oh, I'm on camera.
You can see it's a sort of small, sort of sloopy, almost a rowboat.
Yeah. Any crew?
There appears to be 2 crew members in it.
How do they look?
Make a perception check, whoever's on the lookout, because there would be Nim would have.
I got that one.
You've got advantage, remember?
Because it's Nim looking out.
That's in that one, isn't it?
Excellent. They are having a lovely time, not noticing
It's
who's
a
on
party
board.
boat.
So, but you know that there is a rowboat coming towards you.
Okay.
Going to ram us.
And near I feel, I think Nim's too busy licking his bum to actually see what's going on. So, shall we just pull up alongside and check they're all right in there?
What's that? What? Fire? What?
No!
I can't hear you.
No, stand down, stand down!
Why do we need to
Reload that. Come on.
Why do we need to check that they're
Believe that,
alright?
believe.
Well, because if they're not, and they're dead, there might be something on board that's worse, you don't know.
Is anyone else
Have a look.
looking into the ship?
Well, I've just been told not to pick anything else up.
yeah.
The last
Literally
thing I'm
past
gonna
the
do
hour.
is pick up people.
Aye, lass. You did say that about an hour ago, lassie. This is one of the dogs. Not
Okay.
handsome because he's posh. Love the crew members, they're all going to sound the same. Apart
See?
from handsome.
Man, dog knows.
Aye,
Can I?
hey, Captain.
Can I hear all of this going on?
You can. Are you
Shall
coming
we
up?
leave them
And
to
then,
it
and
then?
then, and then just
Let's go close,
it's around the other side.
and we can shit.
Yeah.
The opposite
And
Yes, it would be,
Okay.
yes.
Yeah.
It's on the
I'm
starboard.
just going to look through the other porthole.
Make perception. Yes, this is your.
And then just go. What the f is everyone on about? Oh, you have got to be kidding me! That's the first bad roll.
is it a natural one?
Yeah, that's the first bad roll. No one can identify this little boat.
Look,
This
I
boat's this
haven't rolled
big.
yet.
This boat is actually this big in real life.
I pull up because I'm driving.
It's like less than.
I pull up beside the boat
Less than half a foot.
and hang on.
At this time, someone's
pull
going to
up.
notice it.
9.
I haven't actually looked at the boat myself yet, so I am going to walk over to that side and look over.
That point, that view can miss it. It's,
At this stage, you can see 2
My-
figures on the boat. At this distance, you can see 2 figures on the boat, propped up, leaning against each other, and there is a bottle in hand. Perhaps it's misty today. I don't know what. I've got to.
Perception 14, passive.
Passive. I'm going to let you have it on passive.
Do they look dead or drunk?
dead drunk.
Dead drunk. So I don't know. If we need to.
We need a camera.
We need a
somehow.
camera. Whiz that one round for me. There is a literal skeleton crew coming towards you.
As in, no, you're a skeleton.
It's obvious at this distance that it's weathered and in poor condition. The rowboat.
Turn it round.
It's riding low in
camera
the
should get
water,
some kind of
Yeah.
light, hopefully.
and one of them is half-heartedly, as he's drinking, just sort of bailing water out.
Oh,
the boat.
oh, that's
He's
what
like-
he's doing. Okay, right.
Um,
I thought he was just he missed arm.
It is now 200 yards from your ship, and it's obvious they're skeletons wearing ragged clothes.
They are skeletons.
They are skeletons.
drinking.
Drinking. It's going down the throat and just coming out of the gullet and filling up the
Okay,
boat more than the water. Really.
I'm going to skirt round
This
and
just
then
seems
lead
like
them
such
to
a
it.
waste.
I'm picking up skeletons.
As you're getting near, they're at the back of the boat. They're pointing. I don't know how they're doing it with no eyes and no expression, almost pleadingly to a lockbox at the back of the boat, pleading you, looking at you again. With a bony finger pointing to the back of the lockbox.
Okay.
Are you okay there, sailor?
There's no sound, they're just like...
You've got no vocal cords.
Pull up alongside.
Yeah.
Yeah?
So we pull up
It's going to
alongside.
change. Pull over.
Are you throwing a rope over to...
Yeah.
Yeah. No, yeah.
As they do that, they moor it into there, tie it up to the boat. Okay,
Who's jumping over?
Yeah, sure.
You're probably the most nimblest.
I jump over. Like I say, so out the places.
yeah. Like just to make sure we're not going into the drink.
It's very high. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, that's 16?
Yes.
Oh god, it's elf dice. I thought that was a 1. I was like...
That's a
Wrong side.
27.
So we leap over and into the boat.
Oh, no,
Landing-
27. Surely it doesn't even bob into the water.
There's no bobbing, yeah, just landing, just flipping into it. Where's your model? Let's put your model into it. Stick that in front. Okay,
Ah!
Sorry.
so you jump in, there is no even sign they're going to fight you. There's no, drawing of combat. It's still quite pleading to the top of the lockbox that is in the back of the boat. So like that. Sean, drop that into the back of the boat for me. Oh, wouldn't that be class if in the lockbox there's a bell?
There's a chest in the back of the boat.
Turns out they come in pairs.
Are you going to look at the lockbox?
Do you want this unlocked? No.
But they point to it. Have you looked at it yet?
No.
We
Okay.
touched it.
No.
I look at it.
You can see in the top there is sort of scratched in almost in nice, not scratched in. It's more engraved in really fine print. Delivered to Lady Magda,
Magda.
which is Magda Kabassi.
Mm-hmm.
If you remember, she was the head of the parade right back many months ago.
Yeah.
What is it?
You can make an investigation.
So he's got a very strict no touch policy now.
Yeah.
While all this is happening,
that's a
can I
14.
go up to the top deck? So I can see what's going on?
23.
Oh, you're not on board.
I rolled in that 20.
You wasted that.
Couldn't I see from there with that 20?
You can't tell anything from the box except that maybe it's magical. But exactly what it is.
Okay.
Can I unlock it?
During this time, can I get on top deck?
No.
Just to see what the hell's
do
going on.
it.
Could I?
Because I want to
Can I look at it and see if I could?
You look at it, and yeah, if you pick it up and you look at it, you can see that it's
Go on,
not
touch it.
actually
Touch it.
locked.
Go on, touch it. Go on, touch it. Touch the chest, go on.
Try and keep it straight back. Be a black belt. Be a black belt.
I'm going to hold it like
It's a
this.
whole
and then
box full
I'm
of
going to
them.
look back at the two of them and go, should I open it?
And they're like, and they're pointing to the lid kind of thing. So you're pointing to the words.
Will it kill her?
Get,
Why does it only need to go for her?
And they're pointing
Read the
to.
leads.
I'll read the lid.
And then, are you holding it out to them?
Yeah.
They're literally pointing at her name as in.
Magda.
Kabassi.
Magda
Magda
Kabassi.
Kabassi.
And then read, is there anything else?
yeah, do not touch this chest. Do not lift it. Do not go near
says,
it.
Deliver to Magda Kabassi.
Warning may contain
Don't open
pearls.
it, take it to her.
What's in it?
I feel like we need some waving around. This is what Kev's been doing.
What's in it? Would you like some paper? Crewman, paper. And a quill.
First word.
I did get one of the crewmen to pass me down some paper and a quill,
Sounds like.
and I passed it to them.
Oh, what's inside?
Why do I need to deliver it to her? What's inside it? What is inside it?
Because they're skeleton, they're not very good at writing them. Let's see if you can. As you were saying that, they're scribbling it down. That's
Toes. Something our toes is trapped. Drowned.
They
That's-
drowned.
You're drowned because you're undead.
They drowned because they opened the box.
But if I give this...
Ah, they drowned because they opened the box. If you give the box back to her, she opens it. No.
Are you now on board?
No.
You drop down. You need
Yeah.
to drop down.
You're just right on the side of the shout.
Climb down. Make a dex check to climb down.
Well, I did a nat 20.
Okay, so
I
you're on
rolled
board.
it.
Galfin waits with you to help you out with pick yourself
How's
up.
how's this boat getting on with these extra
Wait,
people?
it's hers.
It's
Is this some... This is just my chain of fire. Is this some kind of assassination attempt on her?
as you know, as you all come on board, because really when you come on, you felt it sink going down. It's listing anyway. It's a two-man boat and it was sinking. It's now you got 10 minutes to. So yeah, before it goes under. And so, what's your question?
Show me what you wrote.
So now
Is
all
this
four-
some kind of
Hers,
assassination
trap.
attempt on her?
Drowned.
Anybody
and
else?
they quickly snatch it back from Gelfenwith and point to hers at that point.
It's hers. If anybody else opens it, they're drowned. Right.
Yes,
Let's go.
okay. Let's go.
And I
They're
chuck
handing
the
it,
box
they're
back
handing the
to
boat, but they get it and they're handing it back to you again. Because looking at their boat, it's like,
Off we go then.
Right.
you're not taking the box.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
I
took
take
the box.
Are you taking the box? Okay, cool,
Take the
cool,
box
cool.
back.
Okay, you have the Lady Amagda's box. Remind me about that. You're halfway through a little
Joking
mini
or
quest
something.
called Skeleton Crew.
We have.
You guys staying on board, eh?
No,
Get off
The
it.
box is
jump
teleported
back
up here.
Yeah.
Are the skeletons
That would
coming
be
with us?
25.
No, they're going to sail off into
And
there.
25 to get back up.
Are you climbing back up Galfenwith if you
Yeah,
roll?
of course.
Make a
Oh.
roll just in case you drown and get eaten by a shark.
16.
Yeah, it's fine, yeah. And with that, they continue, you sail past, and they sail off into...
During all this palaver,
Good luck.
I've just come up onto the main deck. You go, what is all the fuss about?
Skeletons, magic box. They're drunk. Off they've gone.
If you open the box, you can breathe underwater.
I could do that anyway. And walk off and just go, oh, I don't
Are
know
you-
a word you say.
Deception. Are you actually having to come join a roll off of deception versus
Yeah.
insight?
Oh, no, I just don't care about his response because I've just had a day. That's what that says, people, by the way.
Yeah, that was Joe.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
It was a 12.
I'll have that as my stat sheet for my boat.
Well utilised.
Well, yeah.
It was a 12.
Do you want to? Fuck. This is your chance to roll an insight check for everyone. Just roll above a 12.
Probably still no. What are you? No. 8.
What I told you might be true.
I still don't care.
Deck. With advantage.
You
You have to specify you don't care. So
You didn't really define sort of like something I was particularly interested in. Oh, come on, I just saw you there. 16.
60. Yeah, so you don't believe in that. Don't open it. But this could be
There was
utilised on
way-
someone else in the future. And there's
Yeah.
possibly to find out what exactly happens. That'd been great. 2 curses in one day. I was hoping you were just going to open it.
It's just full of pearls.
I've already been told
Just full of black
Yeah,
pearls.
absolutely.
You can insight check if you want. You can got detect magic. You can even cast a spell to do it.
Yeah, I've got detect magic.
Identify.
You sort of identified it as magical. Yeah, you know it. Yeah, a box. But you kind of, with that roll, it's so close to identifying as what it is. So Shell could identify it. Detect magic, identify. Identify. If you got identify.
Let me check.
You have it ready.
Yes, your spell's ready. She normally does. There's always this thing right back at the beginning. I was like, always have this ready, just at least.
But then we're on a ship, and so
Yeah, there might be a difference of priority
yeah.
since then. This was about a year ago.
I've got detect magic. I haven't got identify.
You haven't got identified that with no good. It'd be no different to Liam and Mirafel detecting. There was a magical aura.
What about an arcana?
No, that's what I did.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
With that, you can just tell it's magical, but not exactly what that magic is. Luke doesn't. It's fine. Add that to your spell list. That's a really useful spell. It wasn't identified detect magic. Always have detect magic. Useful.
I've got detect magic.
Yeah, but what I meant is you need identify as well.
Yeah.
Detect magic and then identify. Two spells that are really
Yeah,
useful.
no, Newt hasn't. Right, so I need.
I guess we should just put this in the hold, and when we return to Black Sand, we'll pass it up to Magda.
Could be a reward in it. There could be something good in there.
Yeah, well, we need to start replenishing. Not that we're that low, but replenishing our money if we're paying crew and all sorts of things. So.
It's a shame it wasn't one of them Hadrak fuckers, you know, being at that part of the Red Society. But I do wonder, after our latest exploits, how many of them are actually left in Black Sand.
Probably enough that they could just about fit in that chest.
How did you get that scar?
That's a good question, so
Yeah, Daddy, tell me how I got that scar. Dinner's ready, by the way. How did you get a scar, Daddy?
I hate you so much.
Two questions. You guys have heard plenty about me and my life, and I don't share that often. Come on, two things. How have you got a kid? The age of 10.
I don't really know
we
that
bumped
one.
into in Old Randy. And how did you get that scar?
When I first met him, he was permanently drunk, so he probably doesn't remember spawning the child.
That makes it sound like he grew out of his back. Spawned it. Go on. Who was she? Was she from Old Randy?
You have seen this kid. Do you honestly think I remember what that came out of? I'm not being
Part of it
completely...
came out of you.
Blind drunk is where my part of it. Why'd you think I was pretending to be drunk the rest of the time when you did meet me?
Why were you pretending to be drunk?
It's a great way to get around, and also I was sort of known for it. And it's amazing what you can get away with.
What about the scare?
Any guards,
I think
anywhere,
one of the
they'll just go
sounds went
on your way.
Does
What?
somebody go and check? Was that tips?
It might have been tips. Hang on. Yeah, it's for you.
Sir, we managed to get 50 gold from the protection racket, and it's a successful protection racket because since he's paid us, no one has done anything to the drunken fisherman. We did have to. There was a hackbrack guy, low level noble in there causing trouble. We gave him a little taste of the docks. And that's
Mr. Tibbs, could you inform Magda Kabasi that we have a lockbox for her?
I will let you know the outcome. Can you give me a little description of it, sir?
I described the box.
I'm
Yeah.
listening to this.
I shall pass it on to her, sir, and
I'm listening to this description.
Try and find a cost, a reward cost for returning it to her.
certainly.
Thank you, Tibbs.
Hey.
What do you mean it kills you? You try to get me to open that.
Are you going to add the 50 gold to your tally, or do you want me to add it to our general bank?
General bank.
Alright.
How did? But we don't have that yet.
I
We
walk
haven't
off.
got international transactions.
I walk
Yeah,
off.
but if I just write it at the top, so
No,
otherwise
no,
we're
you
gonna
ain't getting
forget.
it. You ain't getting it.
How
I'll
did you
walk
get the
off.
scare?
No, I walk off.
Oh, come on, Walker.
No,
How did you get the scare?
you have hurt me twice today, and then you try to get me over into a chest that might have killed me. I'm done with you for the day. Good day, sir. And walk off.
I think he might be pissed off.
Makes
Also
change from
discovered
being
I've been
pissed, apparently. Yeah.
I wasn't pissed. You see from the distance.
Pretending. What about you, Gavin? Why have you got that book?
They were, so where I come from, and you're going to have to bear with me.
Oh, fine.
There we go.
She literally starts going through all these notes. Of her
Yeah,
life.
I'm a little bit of an absent-minded wizard.
It's 400,000 sheets of notes.
I had to take it, but I was
nicked it.
discredited because of it, because it was going to end up in evil hands.
Who's the evil?
Look at her now.
Well, it was in the Library of Galatria. It's the book that you've looked at with.
There's only parts of it that I could read because it was in Beyond.
Well, I suppose you're being massively racist by saying it was in non-Elvish hands, so that's for you to decide whether you're being...
Did you say that?
It was in non-Elvish hands.
At that
I
time,
start talking to you in Elvish. There's many things in this world that shouldn't be in the hands of lesser magically intuitive folk.
But it's very, very powerful, and they.
Is that a bad thing to say? That elves are more magically intuitive?
No, I don't think it is.
And that things like this shouldn't be in the hands of people that are
No,
lesser?
because they did not understand how powerful it was. It
Sure.
needed to be disappeared from, and I just ran off with it.
So we shan't go back there.
No.
have you ever consulted that book, by the way, while we're on this book? Have you consulted it for the Cartobra, the big tentacle monster? Have you ever looked at it for any information about where you're going now, or what your plans,
I've
destination?
got Cartoba written here.
Mm-hmm.
Shall
What's
I roll an
Cartoba?
insight
Remind
and
me?
see if I even think of that
Remind
idea?
me what Cartoba is?
Yeah.
A monster.
Do you remember you found the Lost Valley of Hatarkan, and
That was from me reading it.
yeah, and you
Yeah.
knew that somehow there was this big old one monster that was taking residence
On a
Oh yeah.
On an
that you fought
Inside.
and almost killed you, and
Yes, I do. I've got it. I've
on an
now
inside
remembered.
roll of 23, still in Elvish. I'm looking around. Does it bother any of the crew that we're speaking in Elvish?
no, you're their captain. With that, like with the crew quality and the loyalty, that's your. Unless you suddenly go, and I shall die as one of them. That might be off.
And
Think
I
about
know
it.
that seems random, but that's not unusual for an irreverent thing.
No.
Just to wind people up. We're headed to the Isle of Dread. Do you know anything about it?
What, the Isle of Dread?
Yeah.
Anything in your book you've been reading?
I know nothing about it, and I've sailed many of these seas and oceans.
Do you read your book?
Only thing I do know is that Rory Barbosa was aware of a new method down there that had magical qualities, which I believe the new king, Stefan, is very interested in. Do you think there could be anything in the book that could Inform us.
To be fair,
What we wanted to face.
to be honest, I've not even opened it. But do you need me to roll anything? Do you need me to roll anything? I'm going to open it and run my hand over it.
Yeah, go for it. Have a look through the pages while we discuss it. Where are you discussing? Whereabouts are you
We're
in this?
just on the deck.
On deck, trying to cook, but speaking Elvish.
you
Where,
want
are you
me-
down below in the?
Good day, sir.
Are you?
I'm
What do you want me to
wandering
roll?
off, shining my candles.
Make a history check for me about the book. See if
With
it,
advantage.
with advantage, yeah. 'cause
Because
you've
I'm
been,
looking through. as well.
yeah, and you've both studied it for a good long while. So meanwhile, Rob's
I'm seaweed in one hand, right, and
Needed
washing
that.
a candle in the other.
Seaweed wrap.
Yeah.
Dad.
24.
What's that big thing in your trousers? And he points to the pistol. Inappropriate son innuendos are going to be there.
Stop pointing to me.
And I'm pointing-
Oh my God, who brought you up?
I've never seen one, is it? Well, I have.
You hear
guards
just
have-
on the wind. Not you.
The, the guards have bigger ones than you, Dad. How about...
Second.
No, it's fine. I didn't actually do it. It was just a joke.
No, God.
No, I'm
dare
reading
you.
a book.
I dare you.
I'm reading a book.
24.
Okay, so back outside.
Really?
Yeah, I'm reading a book.
Okay.
There
Well,
is something in
Fuck it,
there,
I'm going to do it anyway.
in your book,
This-
about the Isle of Dread that catches your eye.
I'm not going to
And
shoot you.
the Cartobra
I was kind of hoping you'd
apparently
make
come from there and
The Cartobra.
originated
those
from there,
cargo
and
doors
it
are
was
open.
worshipped by a race of people that have since died out, called the Copro.
Came from Isle of Dread.
How originally, apparently, it says that's it, and it was worshipped as a god by a species called the Copro.
Worship.
That once, when the planet was
By
hotter,
the cart what?
Kopru, Kupru.
K-U-P.
And then,
R.
yeah, in the
U.
book it describes them as an amphibious people.
By Copru Amphibious.
Amphibious, yeah. Amphibious.
Frog-like or fish-like? Amphibious would be frog-like.
Just in case we don't find him, let me show you, because it is a player handout. I'll skip ahead to let's have a look.
So are they?
I
Did
can
you
print
say
this
they've
out for you.
died out, or are they still? Do they still exist?
In there is a picture of one, what it looks like.
That is a cobra.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, sure.
So did you say they've died
Sure,
out?
why not? Apparently, yeah, there are an indigenous species around the area, that area, thousands of years ago.
Have since died out.
Right, as you're having your little book session, all you just hear is a gunshot go off down below deck.
Whoa, ceasefire!
You can
What was that?
you can investigate. If you want.
I do, put my head down. What's going on?
With that, the sailors who are having a nice sea shanty just stop, and there is.
There's my son. Stood about 30 feet away at the end, virtually the end of the boat. He had a hat on in that picture, didn't he?
No, he had just had loads of hair.
Was it? I really hoped it was a
A
hat.
little ginger afro.
Well,
Yeah,
well, have you know? Okay, no, that's
Are
fine.
you
No, that's fine.
Disney?
No, that's fine. That's
what
fine.
have you got against
No,
gingers?
hey, that's fine. That's fine. It's perfect. Right? You remember that scene out of
Look at his face.
Lock, Stock? It's either Lock, Stock or
Yeah,
Snatch.
I know what you're
Yeah, with the
talking
guy
about.
that's got the afro sort of
Yeah.
hairstyle. That's what he looks like right now. I rolled an 18, by the way, in that, so I didn't take his head off. That's what it is. That's what it does. That's the gun. He's going, what is that? And I've just shot through his hair.
I'm not sure that's the best parenting skills I've ever seen.
I never said I
don't-
wanted
was,
it.
I was brought up with toilets.
He asked
Pretty
you-
much what happens.
He asks stupid questions like that. Call it a learning experience.
Well, I
I'll
suppose,
go
at
into my
least
speed loader and reload.
I suppose at least he's not dead.
So where's?
That's what I was at.
Do we have anyone that can do haircuts?
So what? Can you
This
work down the bottom for me, just
Yeah.
little? Because
This is why I raised my dice to Kev so he could see that I was rolling.
I've been shot.
How's he take it? Why not? Go on.
What he's got
In the hair.
in the hair.
I was aiming for his head.
He's still petting the mum.
Oh God.
Oh wow, okay.
At least it's not the belt
You are actually really trying hard to get me to line up, aren't you?
and the oar.
The belt or what?
The oar.
Who knows?
She used to take her belt off. I thought, I'm getting the belt. And then she
Wrap
whacked
it
me
round
with an
an
oar.
oar.
I wasn't expecting that.
Right.
Every time.
Is this
And this was daily.
Okay.
Why is
I
it so short?
feel like we don't need to pay your son. We have given him a pepper like,
He's still got a smoking gun.
even with you shooting him in the hair. I mean, it wasn't the best hairstyle going, but
I'd call it progressive. Progressive
Again.
style.
I was brought up
Didn't mean
boy
to do-
pirates, so you know, this is probably more parenting than I ever had. At least you showed him what I did, and you saw that had a hair.
He did ask the question after all.
Well, how you got the scar? How did you get the scar?
I've already hit the speed loader.
It's evening time.
There is another live round in there.
As we continue our journey onwards.
So this done nothing to him.
No, he's
He has seen some
he's a
shit.
special boy.
He has seen some shit.
Yeah.
That is not his
He
first
was getting hit
haircut.
by an oar.
That is not his
He's getting
first
hit by an
haircut.
oar and selling seaweed. He's special.
Okay.
So it goes on, and just as they're about to start singing their sea shanties again, it's going to be all hands to the pump because the water begins to get a bit choppy, and things are getting a bit sketchy. In front of you, though, you can see Alcove Islands coming into the distance. In front of that, there is a funnel of cloud wisping down into the water.
Secure equipment, secure the cans.
You know this.
Oh, chest below deck.
Yeah.
I'm going to stand on the bow.
All hands.
Lightning is flashing down the.
Need to bring the sail.
Okay, so what we're in. This
So we've
is
brought this. Also, we've given the order to bring the sails down.
this is rules for storm. So this is dependent on your crew quality. This is hazards. You had a hazard happen earlier on. That was explained to you. And the hazard was it's a storm and it's a tropical hurricane. So you need to pass some checks at the moment.
We've given the order to.
Captain needs to pass an intelligence check. Your first mate is charisma, your bosun is strength, and your quartermaster is wisdom.
We agreed I was a fast mate, didn't we?
Yes.
I'm not going to do this forever, so you can loop it if you want.
For a time, we've ordered everybody below deck.
Yeah,
Is that only me and Calvin we've on the top deck now?
if that's how you want to do it.
As the storm starts coming, you see me take out that residual califer.
Oh, and your crew can take
And
their own individual checks as well.
I
just to-
am just staring at it for a minute. And
Okay.
then looking at the storm. And then back at the residual califer.
So yeah, so what we need to do is captain, first mate, bosun, quartermaster, individual.
I'm forgetting my check while I'm doing this.
Okay, yeah. And then your crew has effectively, just so we know this works, just so I forget, you roll a d20 and add your crew's quality. So we know that's 5. So it's d20 plus
Plus 6,
5. 5.
Because they had there's something else because we won the battle.
6. I have written 6. Yep. No, you're right.
So through the noise of the storm and the rain, I
Yeah,
shout
it's-
near Phil and say, "What's the significance of the sigil?"
Yeah, so it's lashing down.
Just ignore you.
Oh Christ, he's got another pile.
Okay, it's I'll deal with that later.
Doing that thing again.
So
That's all you're getting is this
you're the. Oh, I'm the quartermaster, aren't I?
Yep.
back at the sigil into the.
I'm below decks, just
To the
securing
storm.
equipment.
Okay, so what am I? I need to be wisdom. Wisdom. It's possible.
So I
I foul. Your quartermaster fouls that check, each check. So we need a check from the captain, a intelligence roll.
so is that me?
So add your intelligence. First mate charisma, and who's your bosun?
Loud.
Far too loud. Is bosun just an NPC?
The bosun was. I can't remember his name. In a minute. He's our carpenter.
Okay, your bosun and
Oh my
your.
god, that was an apple.
Okay, that's a foul. That's a foul. That's a foul.
I'm still just.
That's 3 fouls.
I put the sigil away and then just
You-
stare at the storm.
Have you fouled?
Coming in.
Is that a?
I have forgotten the.
So that's a foul
yeah,
roll.
yeah.
So that's 4 fouls. It's point. Do you want to roll for the crew? It's pointless. It's But just roll for me.
Is there adding anything to this?
Plus 6.
He's going to do
Plus
something.
6.
isn't he?
Me.
What are you going to do?
Nothing.
13.
That's a foul.
It's our first storm, well, most of us.
Okay.
Someone just ignored it and.
It's not my
Yeah.
first storm, is it?
Yeah, I know. It's not your first one, you just ignored it all.
Yeah, it's the first. It's the first. It is our first one, so we
Yeah.
know how to do this. It's fine. You're battering down the hatches, but you're getting. It's just a hurricane. It's not just a storm. It's a hurricane, and things are whipping past and damage you. I don't know how we're going to do this. How you want to do it? Your ship takes 10d10 damage.
2 10d10.
No, sorry, just 10d10 damage. Hang on, to make sure I've got this correct before I sink you.
So a D10 damage.
10d10.
10d10.
Oh,
So a
God.
potential
Okay.
of 1,000, which could sink you if you get real bad. No, can't get it. 10 times 1000. No, you can't do 100.
Yeah,
Nah,
you
yeah, can't. Yeah,
sink it.
it's fine. I don't know how you want to do this.
I'll roll 2.
Okay.
What colour are the D10s?
What? Black and white.
That is 15.
50.
4, 8.
15 plus 8. Wait a minute. No,
Yeah, wait a minute. Let me, yeah, have you got a pen there? So I can-
Calculator's run.
15, 8.
15.
Yeah, I'll let you
plus 8.
take
Okay.
it.
Yeah, go
How many
next.
have you rolled?
2. So it's plus, so 4. So 2
So
twos.
how many have you rolled so far?
So that's 5.
6. No, because I've got, yeah, I've rolled again. They're both 2s.
12.
That's 12. So that is 6, 7, 8, and then 2 more.
Yep.
2 more.
She got me doing, I was rolling really low on this dice.
50 points of damage.
50 points of damage to your hull. So whoever's got the ship cards.
I don't.
Um,
Hang on.
I went for
it's
my
here.
cards earlier, I haven't seen
War
it.
shit.
Yeah, look like that. Just make sure on your hit points.
Where
What's
are-
500? It's now going to be probably 450
where's
then.
the- where's the hit?
And if you roll a percent, no, 10% of you lose 10% of your trade goods
Hit
as well,
points.
and make
So
450.
minus 50.
Should be
5.
500, so 450.
That's just straight up 10%. Just 10% of your trade goods you've got have got washed over shore. And yeah, actually 27 that will do me. Actually, I will have that. And you lose a crewman. Pass me just a random that's not.
Get up there, kid.
He gets man overboard and lost, and he's in the dream. and because of that, your ship's crew because of the failure to act and deal with the storm, your quality of your crew is dropped by 2, so it's 4.
Morale? Lack of a better term.
Pretty much, that's what it's acting as, but a jingle. And the storm lashes on, and you're slightly off course. It takes you slightly longer to reach Alcove Island.
Okay.
And rather than it being an hour, it's taking you to the morning because it's taking you far off to sea, and
Is there?
the storm dissipates.
I feel like with all the work you put into that, now we should get a bit of a flash out.
Oh
of
yeah,
that.
I'll put the storm back on, shall I?
Yeah. There you go, guys.
Thank you. That'd be good for the recap as
Yeah.
well. Yeah. It's programmed into flash, and when the lightning sounds, it will flash.
I stayed on top deck for a whole of it. Do you want some kind of dexterity?
If you want to do a deck save as well, I'm
I
gonna.
didn't tie myself down.
Did any of us just tie
Oh, I'm
into
keeping
the
this on. Let's keep this on then, because we know the outcome. You're going to get to
At
Alcove.
disadvantage because I didn't tie myself
Yeah,
down.
yeah. If you're...
No, that's not one. Do you want a dexterity save?
Give me what you want, because you're. Doesn't matter, you won't drown automatically. There is you're going overboard on that roll. It was 7, wasn't it?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
my dexterity save is +8.
That's still going to make still going to make you go on
So it'd
that.
be 15.
Yeah, no, that's fine. That's fine.
Yeah.
I thought that's yeah.
Told you onto the side.
Yeah, you sort of go over and then manage to. You're familiar with the ship. You're familiar with this before, and swing back in.
On that note, that is when you notice, I look at the sigil, discard it with disgust.
Is that Khalifa's?
Oh, that's the blessing.
Are you sure you want to do that?
I don't discard it, throw it away.
Yeah.
I just discard it, as in leave it, and you see my face is disgusted. That
Right.
in the middle of the storm, I stood on the deck and it went over.
Because that's what saved everything. Saved you. It would have been a lot worse than that. I negated. I was working things out.
That's
Yeah,
how
but you don't. Yeah, you don't know that. Yeah, I made it a lot less worse because of the blessing. Yeah.
That's how an Irafel takes it. He had to he stumbled and went over the side and climbed back on. And that's
You
how
take it personal, yeah. We had a bloody cannonball go straight through the ship and miss everything.
So I don't think you can
At
see
least
this
we're not
over.
dead.
That's not who it is.
So you were just outside of the Alcove Island here, and it's blowing you down here, and then you swung back up to it once the storm dissipates. But it's just rather than taking another hour, it's taking you all day, and
Okay, so we're now at Alcove Island.
yeah.
I will explain.
How's all those nice new clothes and that working out for you?
Yeah, right.
That might be
Wear
a
some
good,
blown to pieces.
it's good.
And that's what I was thinking. So you're gonna set. So
It's a good place to start the next session.
yeah, I think what we're gonna do is end it at coming into Alcove Island.
Yeah.
Alcove Island for the pirates, and you
Yeah.
obviously need another crew member because you've lost. Who did you lose, by the way? Let's have.
I just wanted to say this.
Yeah.
I just picked someone off the
Yeah.
top.
Pick no one that's bosun or.
Just literally just write a list up and just throw a dice at it.
We lost.
Could be anyone.
No.
Anyone was on the top deck.
It's
We-
not.
No, I told everyone down, get down. So the bloke who does our navigating and that was in.
Yeah, it's not one important. It's just a random
It's just
+2
a
saver.
So
Yeah.
the thirsty dog got lost.
Oh man, the cousin.
The last to join the crew. Are you finished?
Last
Have you
in,
turned it off?
first out.
Have you stopped recording?
I haven't, no. But on that is where we're going to end. Thirsty dog is dead. And goodbye.
I'll talk to you in a
Barely
second.
knew